Oh, I'm live, I guess. See how long it takes for everybody to show up in here. And while I'm doing that, click on my comments. Let's see. Oh, there's people in here. What's up, Barbecue Mike and Zach? You still at home, Barbecue Mike, or are you on the road again? Sorry, I'm actually answering somebody now. Somebody was commenting on a video of their car spinning at the track and not getting a good launch. What's up, Perline? And I just replying to him. I know how bad it can be. Been doing pretty good with the what do you call it, the shorts lately. We've gotten me subscribers up, but my last couple of shorts have just been dead on arrival. I mean, like 200-300 views. That's it. Well, hopefully it'll pick up. Anyway, so let me get on YouTube real quick and get to me. Go to this video. Let me and turn my sound down so I don't have echo going. And pin the message. There we go. All done. Oh, on the road. I'm in Montana. It's been a long time since I've been to Montana. I think the last time I was in Montana was, let me think, 1993 when I was driving across the U.S. to Alabama for the first time. Yeah, so it's been a while. I'm sure it's changed. So hope everybody having a good day, having a good evening. I had a pretty decent day today. I got some stuff accomplished, which is always great. What you see in the background picture behind me is incorrect now. Let's see if I can change that if I have the access. I don't think I do on this laptop because it's not on my network with my Samsung stuff. Let's see. Don't think I can find the new picture unless I send it. But we'll see. Oh no, this does have my Samsung gallery on it. That's right. I did set that up. Give me 1 second. See if it'll find that picture from today. I can't see the chat right now, so just give me a few. Oh, wow, that's too close. If I can edit that. Oh well, close enough. It's got my stick in there. I got better pictures, but I thought I took another picture, but I guess not. And that one's like really zoomed in. I'd have to edit it. No, it's not a new laptop, just a laptop with a better camera on it. I just used an external camera. So I got some work done on my car today, which was really nice. But I got to the point I ate dinner. Once I ate dinner, I went back out there to do, I was going to put the control arm on and realized that for me to put the control arm on, I have to lower the subframe a little bit, which I have to do anyway, because part of taking the control arm out is getting the sway bar out as well, which I need to do. And it was just going to be a really long process. And I decided to leave it for tomorrow. First load delivers on Monday at 4 in Spokane and 3 in Grandview at Walmart, and then Tuesday at 11 a.m. in Forest Grove. Damn, that's some movement. Yeah, I haven't been to Washington in 2 years. A little over now. Not since I left. Get that up on my screen so I can see the comments. It is nice to have finally gotten that engine out of the way and swapped the engines over. So I gotta grab the clutch out tomorrow too. Get the flywheel locked onto that and get the clutch put on it so that it'll be ready to mate up to the transmission. Once I get those two together, I can put the damn thing back in. I'm thinking though that if it's not high enough. If I could lift my car up a little bit higher, I could actually just pull the engine in and the transmission and then lower the car back down around it if I have the subframe out. But I'm not going to pull it all the way out, so it's not going to happen. I'm just going to. Oh no, nothing's changed in Washington State other than maybe they've made a new law, some stupid law to make it illegal to do normal things, or made it legal to do things that shouldn't be normal. Y'all are worried. This is actually vodka, not water, I swear. Magically teleport the engine back in. Oh, if only I could. If I could do that, the whole car would be done. The Mustang would be done. The magical teleportation only happens in videos where we just edit out all the stuff it took to get it in there. That's all that is. I may actually do a video when I start doing the engine, putting it back in. But before it goes back in, it's got to have the clutch, the flywheel, the clutch put on, the transmission mounted to it with the starter, and then I got to get the turbo on the back end of it. I'm probably going to leave the exhaust off of it to get it back in and just hook that up from underneath later, because it's harder to hook it up that way, but it's easier to get it in that way. Because the downpipe is about yay long. But I found that today. That's actually in that yellow and black box you can see in the picture right there. Actually has the downpipe in it, along with some other intake pipes and stuff, little pieces. I need to find my short throw shifter arm. I don't know where it's at, and I haven't found it yet. I also need to get my what do you call those things? The front suspension, the strut towers, or the struts. I need to get them out of a box, which is behind the toolbox on the bottom of the stack. Oh no, no open headers on this thing. It's got a turbo on it. So, and if you go open downpipe, it's just annoying. I'm sorry, it's 4-cylinder. They sound like crap, even with the turbo on it. You got to put some kind of exhaust on it to make it sound better. I'm not a super fan of the sound of the Coyote when it's at high revs. So I prefer the exhaust I had built for mine that gave it a more low tone feeling. So it sounds better, in my opinion. But to each their own. I like an old pushrod engine. I think they sound better. I think they have I like a classic, the classic drag car sound, hood dump. No, I'm not doing a hood dump. I will have an open dump wastegate dumping down, though. I'm not going to dump it out the hood because I don't feel like cutting a hole in the hood. If I'm cutting holes in the hood, that means I'm putting vents in, which could happen eventually if I ever buy some vents for it. But oh no, she knows a guy at church that builds race engines, and she's just now telling you? What the hell? Oh, let's see if I can get a few more people in here. I got a text. Hold on. Mark sent an attachment. I'll watch it later. Let's send that. Well, hey, and problem is he probably doesn't do it for free. No one does anything for free. Although tonight I sold something on Facebook Marketplace, which I sold really cheaply. It was a shower chair thing to slide in the shower, and this lady bought it from me, and she was like, she didn't have time to be able to come pick it up because she's taking care of her mom, and that's the reason she needed it. So I said, I'll bring it to her. Less than 10 miles. It's actually closer to the place than it is to go to work, and my work is pretty close. And so you told her she's a damn brat. Yeah, good for you, Mike. But I went and delivered it to her, and she had the $20 for it. But she's like, I'll have to write you a check for the delivery fee. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Actually, I don't know why you're worried about it. It wasn't like a long drive, and I wasn't in like a non-fuel efficient car. Well, that's cool. Very good, Mike. Very good. Somebody left the freezer open.
Well, I did. Somebody. The dog did.
Was the dog?
It's blue.
Yeah.
Right here. She said it.
If she could get into that freezer, she would.
Oh yeah. She's got all my ice.
She just lay in it, sweetie.
I know. She likes to eat it too.
Oh, anyway. So I had a pretty good day. Yeah, my back's a little sore right now, but it's not like it. Last time I did something out there, my back really, really hurt, and I didn't get half this much done. Today, my back's just a little sore. But I was working really smart today. Not picking things up, not lifting anything manually. I did pick up a lot. The garage in one area is way cleaner than it was. I picked up weeks worth of tools lying around and put them all away. So now I'll have to grab them all out again when I need them. But I needed the room to be able to move things around. So I'm happy that I got done what I did. All I got to do now is get that other transmission over here, which will require help because I can't lift it. Like the transmission I did have, which was on the boards, I had it on the boards sitting there right next to the engine. All I did was I brought a transmission jack over, raised it up to what was even, and just slid it off. So it slid right on it. I didn't have to lift anything. And I need to strap it to it so it won't fall off. But yeah, better a little sore than horrible pain. Now, my leg is in massive pain right now. But that would have happened either way. Every night when I just relax, it just starts hurting. It's the nerve pain, and today it's in a different spot than it was yesterday, and I'm used to it, but I'm not used to it all at the same time because it hurts, and I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. But and people were saying that I didn't, the jack to jack that thing up. I know Sean had put that I should just lift it. I should just lift it over my shoulder. The board isn't for lifting. The board is so it doesn't drop because that hydraulic jack or the hydraulic pump on there is a replacement from the original because the original gave up the ghost and just lost all the oil one time. That one, if you leave it, it will just slowly let out. If you leave it over a day or two, it releases slowly. It doesn't hold. That's its only problem. So I put that stick in there so that thing didn't fall because this is the new engine and I don't need it falling. I was very happy with how easy it was for me to create a little cart to put the other engine on. All I did was I took one of those little furniture moving dollies from Harbor Freight and I put 2 pieces of wood across it and screwed them in so it would be solid. Slid that onto there, dropped it onto there and let it sit. Put one strap on one end to even it up, and the thing holds on pretty well. You got a 470W and an 8.8. I have to relocate tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I couldn't lift those. 8.8s are heavy. 470s probably are too, but I've never lifted one of those. I have lifted an 8.8, at least the ones out of my Mustang, and they're not super heavy, but they're not light. So, but yeah, getting things done. I'm happy. I should have probably stayed out there and worked tonight, but I didn't want to overdo it. I wanted to save some, and hopefully I'll get out there tomorrow, like I said I would. Because on the 30th, which is not that far away, I think I've got 2 more weekends or 1 more weekend before then. Look at my calendar. Yeah, 1 more weekend before then. On the 30th, I go in for another back surgery. I just leave mine plugged in. My laptop never gets unplugged. I don't take it anywhere. I mean, if I take it out to the garage, I take the plug with me and just plug it in out there. I know it's really bad for the battery to do that, but that's the way I run it. So, and this is one of those laptops that can become a tablet, but it's a Windows machine, not Android. What do we got? Oh, dryer's done. Dryer's done. It messages me. It lets me know. You put wheels on the 8.8, so it's a roller. Oh, the transmission. You got these transmission jacks, like the one in the back there holding that air conditioning radiator up. Those things work great. I'm just worried that when I get to putting this thing back together, that I won't remember how the damn thing goes back together. It's been so long since I took it apart. And yes, this is like the 3rd or 4th one I've done, but it's been a while. Oh, I don't know. I might. So my back surgery on the 30th is an outpatient. I will not be staying at the hospital. He's going in, he's making a small incision, and he's going to clear some the pressure off of my nerve bundle to hopefully ease up the leg problem. I go home that day. I'll probably take the next day off of work and then go back to work the following. If I don't feel good, I will stay home. But he told me it was a pretty simple procedure, and it shouldn't really be that bad. It's going to probably be painful, but that's about it. So hopefully the recovery won't be that bad. What's that? Yeah, I won't have to go to a rehab again. I just get to go home. So my wife's saying I didn't have to go to an old folks place because a lot of the people in the rehab I was at are elderly.
There.
I was the young one there when I was there last time. I was the child, and I was 52. Or was I 50? No, I guess I didn't hit my birthday while I was there. I got out of there before I was 53. But I was the child. I mean, there were 80-year-olds, mostly 60 and 80-year-olds in there, in that range. So yeah. Well, I don't know. Mine might be fine being plugged in all the time. It depends on how it uses the power. If it does a constant battery charge, or if it just runs it straight off the power, then it's fine. But I should probably one of these days do a battery cycle on it just to clear the battery up and make it run better. I'm not calling you old. Maybe a little. Yeah, you're old. I'm sorry. I'm a bully now. I'm just saying there were a lot of like 70 and 80-year-old people in there, and it made me I was the youngest by 10 years easily. So at the youngest, I think the next youngest to me was like 64. So, but they were an old 60. You know how some people age better than others? Like most people age better than Bama. How old are you, Perline? You're not that old, are you? I feel older than I am. That's for damn sure. I feel like I'm in my 70s sometimes. I've had so much pain for so long because oh yeah, and you're young. You're still young. You're not even 50 yet. Is all your hair gray? because mine is. Mine's been that way for a while. No. There was nobody that short there. But we're going in. I had to go to we had PT and OT. And the only difference between PT and OT is physical therapy is legs, occupational therapy was arms. So I'd go 2 hours of each, but every day, and it kind of sucked. I mean, I could do this stuff pretty quickly, and I got better really fast there compared to most people. And I don't think they weren't really used to working with somebody who was able to do the things as quick as I did. And almost everybody working there was in their 20s. Seriously, they were all so young. I don't use Apple products. I got no reason to switch to Apple. Apple ain't no better than anything else. Right straight to white. Yeah, I've got some white going, but not quite. It's mostly gray and light gray. But I don't think there's I'm getting kind of thin up there. I just had a haircut recently, didn't I? It's been a couple weeks, but seems like I'm thinning out up top, and my hair keeps falling out every time I move it. So I got to stop doing that. If I'm not careful, next thing I know, I'm just going to have a shaved head. My wife would hate that. She hates my hair being that short. But looks like it's thinning out on top there a bit. That's not good. I shouldn't have looked at that. Damn camera. Why I never got into physical therapy. They only want kids under 18. What? That's weird. Oh, you sent me a picture? Yep, there it is. Oh, that's nice. I like it. That looks good. And look at all that nice green grass you need to cut. You can get out there and cut that grass. A kid. My grass I cut mine a couple weeks ago when it finally got dry enough, and I got the lawnmower, the zero turn stuck in the backyard twice, and once in the front yard. And ever since then, it has not been dry enough for me to even try it, even think about trying it again, or I'll get stuck. Anytime I cross a certain line in the backyard, it just gets super mushy. Purple. It ain't purple. Oh, you don't have a lawnmower yet. Ah, good reason. You got scissors, right? You got plenty of facial hair. You can cut some of that off and glue it on the top of your head if you really need. Isn't that what you're supposed to do with it? Why aren't you up on this panel, Bama? Kind of quiet when I'm the only one talking here. Oh. You guys are gonna make me want to go get a drink. I mean, I'm pretty sure I put the link somewhere. What about you, Proline? You get up here? Oh, let's see. We got an old man coming to the stage. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. You see it. I love the color of that car you got. The bright red. The color is that? That's is that the race?
That son of a gun is about as bright as you can get.
Yeah.
I have no clue, but I do know. I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
On the The TPS, it actually goes from the TPS to a box that has a digital readout of what a TPS is displayed.
Throttle sensor, yeah. Okay.
I never seen one before. It was set at like 1.03, but it will not idle with a shit.
Huh.
So I mess with it, and I found a couple of grounds that wasn't connected, and I connected some grounds and all. And I finally got it to where we could barely get it off the trailer after we done all the rebar and here at the for the garage.
Yeah.
So I started messing with it. I finally got it where you could actually give it gas. It won't run unless you give it gas. So I think it's not getting no damn air.
Yeah, could be. Could be the throttle staying closed.
Yeah, so I guess the idle air control is just not working at all. You unplug it, it don't do shit. One way or the other.
Yeah, so that sounds like something's gone wrong there. Maybe the it could be that solenoid there's bad or whatever it is. The little, I think that just opens and closes the idle air control.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be once it runs. I guess it normally closed or normally open, whatever.
Open to idle up, and then close. I think when you might have to clean it. Yeah, you might need to just clean it.
Yeah, but have you seen a box, a separate box where you hook it between the TPS and the actual wire that goes to the ECU, where it actually has
like
a digital readout?
There.
Huh?
Sounds like you got a pedal commander on there.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, you need to take that out.
And just take it completely out and plug it back in the way it was. But it don't have it's the regular throttle cable is still there, but it's got a different throttle cable on it.
Okay, that's weird.
So
I just try and get it back to stock as much as possible before you try and figure things out, because that could be what's screwing with you. It sounds like it's a pedal commander, but it doesn't sound like the brand name one. It sounds like an aftermarket or a home built.
Yeah, it's a little bitty old black box. It actually says TPS on it. I should have took a picture before it got dark.
Yeah,
I've never seen one. You turn the key on, it was set with no you don't give it no throttle. It was 1.03. I was like, holy shit. So I reset it by the TPS on the top of the throttle body. I put it to 0.97 just for the hell of it. It seemed to get better. But I've never dealt with one. I've never seen one.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one?
I've never messed with them. No, I've never seen one in a car either. I've seen them, but I've never installed one or used one. Was it an AOD car?
It is now. It was not originally.
Okay, wasn't originally. It is now.
So it's got the automatic transmission in it now.
Was it originally a stick?
Yes, you still got to push the clutch in to start it.
Yeah, you can fix that. I mean, it's a good theft deterrent, but you can fix that. You can take the switch and bypass it and either do it fully, whatever it needs to see, either an open or close, and then you can get rid of the pedal altogether.
Oh no, that all my stuff's going in that car. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Remember, that's the one I'm gonna take all my stuff out of my car and put it in that one.
Well, then I'd replace all the throttle stuff too at the same time.
So, what I'm trying to figure out, can I take that box out of that loop and just plug it back straight into TPS?
Plug it in directly. That should be like a T connector where you should be able to pull it out from either end and plug the other two ends back together.
Yeah, both plugs are still there. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, just pull it out and plug it in. It just sounds like one of those. It's a setup. It's got settings on it.
Yeah, you can put different.
Yeah, it's one of the. It's like a pedal commander, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, especially if they're not name. And it sounds like an older one.
Yeah, it's about the size of
I know what.
maybe close to like a pack of cigarette size.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
It's just all black with a little digital readout on one side
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
It's an old school pedal commander. That's what Proline said. So yeah, so it is what I thought. It's just their old one, which those things were kind of ginky. The new ones work, I guess, if you're not tuned. But if you're tuned, you can fix the problem with the tune.
Well, it looks like one time it fell down by the header and burnt one side of the son bitch.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. And there was about 2 grounds that wasn't even hooked up, and I hooked them up, and they actually got better. But since you told me that, I probably gonna tomorrow afternoon late. I'll probably take that damn shit out of the way and plug it back in like it's supposed to be, and go from there.
What would happen then? Because all those are supposed to do is increase your throttle response on electronic throttles. Personally, I'd love to be able to. Sometimes I'd love to be able to just yank all that part of it out, except the ECU would hate you and would not like you, and just put in, just a regular throttle cable, the old school way.
Yeah, I just don't understand why the other throttle cable is still hanging there.
They were too lazy to take it out.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm not an expert. That's why I ask questions.
I'm not an expert either. That's for damn sure. And not being able to see it and see exactly what it all looks like, I'm guessing here. I'm taking a best guess. It's slightly educated, but not very educated. Like I made it through 5th grade. I made it through 5th grade, and that's when I quit.
And what's crazy is the bracket where you put the throttle cable and you hook it into for the throttle body.
Yeah.
They just bent the hell out of that son bitch.
Oh God.
Funky thinks he's got a hillbilly car. I think I found his sister.
Found the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you what, when that thing's out on about 9 something and you just touch that throttle, it's 3,500 quicker than you can think about it.
Really?
Yes.
It's got some lightweight stuff in it to be able to go up that quick on an old engine.
Yeah, it's got the aero block heads with the aero block.
I bet it's got
roller rockers and all that shit.
I bet it does it. I bet the converter isn't tight at all. I bet it's got a really loose converter in it. To be able to get up that quick, a lightweight, loose.
When you put it in gear, it just sits there. It just sits there and wants to rotate the tires.
Yeah.
So I guess it's locked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. I can't wait to see is this engine that I'm putting in here. Can't wait to see the throttle response on it. For one, I got rid of the balance shaft. So it's not going to have that slowing it down, which messes it up. I'm going to have a lighter flywheel, a lighter clutch. This thing should get up to RPM. Should be able to knock it up to about 7,000 RPM in like less than 2 seconds. It's going to hopefully it'll be a little torquey. It'll be a little torque monster. But I'm just ready to get it back on the road. I bought the tune from Edge Autosport. I bought the tune over 2 years ago, and I have yet to use it. I'm glad I still have it, and because they've raised the price on their tunes.
Barbecue mics like take it over the brutal.
Yeah, I paid plenty of money for it, but they charge more now. And I got one that's I got a dual fuel tune, so I get multiple tune. I'm thinking about it's going to be it's going to have methanol injection into the intake, port injection. Mainly that I'm doing that just for cleaning, because when I got this engine, I did a walnut blast on it. I think I did a video or something on that. I walnut blasted the valves to clean them out, so because they were pretty nasty at 35,000 miles. The engine that I just took out has 116,000 on it, so I can't wait to check those valves out. Although that one I may be actually pulling apart and redoing. I may just, depending on how the block is, if it's good, I may just rebuild it completely, all new, all new everything.
Well, how far did you get? I'm sorry, I didn't watch. I've been working all day.
Oh, I haven't posted a video yet. I
No,
created one. I made
well, I
a
thought
video.
you posted something about the motor and all,
Oh, that was just a
or
picture.
you had done something. Like I said, I've been working all day on the concrete. So
All I did was post this. Basically, I posted a picture that's in the background right now,
okay,
but it's a full picture. That's cut off because it didn't. I wasn't able to resize it when I pulled it in here. I actually think I took it as a vertical picture too, because I wasn't thinking when I took it. But no, I got the engine off the engine stand and moved over in front of the car just to have things in where they need to be, and I can walk around now. I still have to get the transmission over, put a couple things on, but I need to do some more stuff under in the engine bay before I put it back in. So
right,
tomorrow, my plan is to install the Fortune 500 coilovers in the front, install the new what is that thing called? Strut tower bar goes across. I got one that's better because with the stock when it covers the strut towers, you can't see them
right.
and you can't get to the adjustable parts of the coilovers for the damper. And so I got one that opens that up and allows you to get to it. Plus, it doesn't take up as much space and it gets rid of some stuff. You can get to things easier. Makes life easier. What else I got to do? I gotta pull the sway bar. I gotta take the sway bar out and replace it, and replace the control arm on the passenger side, the lower control arm. That's the lower control arm. I thought was easier. I got the one out, and I went to go get the other two, and I realized they're the same two that hold the sway bar in. So, and then I got to find. I know where the sway bar is. The sway bar is, if you look between the tires and the locker, there's a bunch of bars back there. One of those is the front sway bar.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing, that the strut tower support that I had on mine saved my motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was a
Oh
big
yeah.
gas, big gash out of it that would have took the upper intake slap
I'm
off.
taking a picture of that one, but I plan on doing a video on it tomorrow, or trying to if I pull my camera out, because I don't usually video with my phone when I'm doing stuff in the garage. I video with my Sony camera and put it on a tripod. Makes life easier, but I don't know how the battery's doing on it right now, and I haven't charged it in a while.
So barbecue, you gonna be driving your car soon?
So it should be done by the time he gets back. I don't know what he was having done to it.
Hell yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, that's awesome. I'd love to be able to drive my Mustang again, but my Mustang is not road legal even when I do get it working.
Hell, I got one in the yard. I can't even drive down the road.
Why not?
I can't get the best idle. Once I get the idle, I'm gonna take it down the damn road.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, this one. This one right here.
My Mustang idle's fine. It just doesn't move. It doesn't go. So once I get that clutch swapped out, it should be fine. But even then, it won't be going down the road because it doesn't have tabs anymore and it doesn't have insurance on it.
But I will be taking that box off tomorrow and see what happens.
Yeah, let me know. Send me a message or something. Let me know.
Yeah, because I have no clue what the hell that is.
Send me a picture of it too.
I will. It's a little bit old black box. It says TPS something. It has digital numbers on it. When you turn the key on, it tells you where it's at.
Most likely a pedal commander, an old school one. One of the first ones. How do you like driving with a strut tower brace driving wise? You talking about me or?
I love mine. I took mine off one time and drove it without it. Oh, you could definitely tell the difference.
Okay. Brand new fan, switch for washer fluid, the exhaust was hitting the death, and the throttle kept getting stuck. Okay. Use it, just basic easy stuff that you don't have time to do. I get that. Get somebody else to do it. What is all the squeaky on here? What are you doing?
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah, what is
That's
it?
that one damn piece of tin up in the damn tree that won't come down.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I told my son, I was talking to him earlier. He asked me, and I said, well, when that damn thing comes down, I'm putting it on the wall in the shop.
Hmm.
If it comes down.
If it comes down, it
Yeah.
will in about 20 years. Don't worry. It'll
Well,
come
it
down when
does.
somebody's walking under it, unsuspecting.
Yeah, well, it finally split in half, so I'm hoping here soon it's going to just finally come down.
Yeah, because it's being moved with the target practice 10. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of the same thing.
Yeah.
But so I guess it's moving with the wind.
Yeah, the wind is blowing pretty good right now.
And when it moves with the wind, it bends it, which cracks it
So-
eventually.
Yeah, like I said, it was a full, complete piece, but now it's kind of split almost in half. So once it splits in half, it comes down. I'm putting the bitch on the wall.
How high is it?
It's I would say 30 feet.
Oh, geez.
It's 30 feet, and it's probably 60 feet away.
Okay, put some gloves on.
I ain't
Right
climbing
there.
that damn tree.
No, jump and grab it. You can jump that high, right?
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah.
trampoline.
I tried to get one of my grandsons to climb your ass there and grab it and yank it down.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, that piece is left up there is where the door to the shop was.
Yeah.
One side of the wall and one side of the roof was hanging down from my brother. Yanked it down with a skid loader with a grappler on it,
Right.
and everything come down with that one damn piece.
Yeah, and the skid loader's not tall enough to grab that, was it?
Yep, it just wasn't tall enough. And the tree's not damaged, so I didn't want to just cut the tree down for one piece of tin.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
what
when
you
I
hear.
moved in the house, I cut all the trees down for some reason. That's just how I am.
Well, I don't have
An arrow
many
with a
trees.
fishing
I don't
line.
have many trees left. To tell you the truth, on the north side.
Bow and arrow with a fishing line. That's a good one. Better keeps the car and truck a good distance for it. Oh yeah. Definitely keep the car and truck a good distance from it, just in case it blows out of there.
Oh well, yeah. The car's on the south side of the property, and the tin's on the north side. So
And wind generally blows south to north there. Am I correct?
yes,
Yeah. And generally, hey, what's up, Carmop?
yeah. It's usually southwest to northeast.
I like bow and arrow with Tannerite.
Well, I got
Just put some dynamite on it. Do it the Duke Boy style.
5 grandsons, and none of them will climb up there and get it.
Man, how old are your grandsons?
Oh Jesus Christ! Let's see. Let's start with Otis. 18, fixing to graduate. 12, 11, 10, and 1.
Okay, so the 1-year-old, I don't expect to do it.
Yeah.
10 and up?
Yeah.
10 and up, I was in trees constantly.
Yeah.
Until I was about 16. You know, when I started driving and stuff. And we'd either be out on dirt bikes, on BMXs in the woods, or climbing trees. What we did.
Yeah.
If something was stuck in a tree, damn sure we'd get up there and get it. Now I'm scared of heights.
Oh well, I can tell you this: I ain't climbing that bitch.
You see what I'm saying? As you get older, I get more scared of heights because I know if I fall at this age, it's gonna hurt. Whereas when I fell, because I've fallen out of trees many times when I was a kid, like from high up, 20 feet sometimes, and it hurt, but it only hurt for a little while. And I only broke one bone falling out of a tree, and it was a what was that? Foot. It was in my foot. One of the not my toes, but the ones in the main part of the foot, on top of the foot. I fractured one of those, and it wasn't even a full break, and it healed up pretty quick.
Proline, I'm not parking either one of my trucks underneath that damn.
Yeah, I know. That's because if you do, it'll fall like instantly.
Yeah, so
You can walk away from it.
No.
Yeah,
Maybe I can take the girlfriend's car and park it under.
I guess my fear of heights isn't the fear of the height itself. It's the falling. It's the falling. Although there are some movies and TV shows I watch where the people walk up to an edge of like a skyscraper or something and look down, and it just scares the shit out of me. Some of these camera views do really well on these. You're like, oh crap, that's just too high. That is 60 feet away from you. Wow.
Yeah. You can still hear it. I can put it on mute.
Oh no, it's fine. It's a little squeaky. It only happens every now and then. Just depends on the wind. I'm hoping it falls soon though.
Well, I hope it does too. Well, I got one more piece of tin over by the pole barn, but it's stuck in there so good that it don't make no noise.
Oh wow!
It's
stuck in that good.
Yeah, it's stuck in that good. It's actually wrapped around the center of the tree.
So what did you get done today on the new shop there? Just get the rebar done?
Yep, we got all the rebar down on the north end. We was a few pieces too short, so my son was here with my buddy Richard. We put it all in. So before my son went back home with the his 24-foot trailer, we went back to Lowe's and got the rest of the rebar and come back, which he brought the car with him this morning from his house. And so in the morning, if it ain't flooding, they say it's supposed to rain. I'm not sure if it's going to rain or not. We're going to finish up the two sides with rebar and then ready to pour.
What size rebar are you putting in there?
Half inch.
Half inch?
Yeah.
Are you doing any bending, or are you just doing straight pieces, cutting, tying it?
No, we're running it straight across. We got two rebars going from post to post on the north end, which is the biggest part we got to pour.
Right.
Drilled into the post.
Okay.
Put one on the top, one on the bottom, and then drill it into the concrete. Tie them together. Put chairs under them. So all that's done, and all we're gonna do the same thing on the sides. We're just gonna put one rebar, drill into the post, 6x6, and then tie them together. We all got the holes are drilled.
Yeah.
And just gonna go about every 2 feet, put a bar, and then we're ready.
So did you drill any of them into the old concrete to hook it to the old concrete?
Yes.
So you got them drilled in and glued in?
Yep.
What glue did you use?
Just use the concrete epoxy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we used one brand for the longest time. It stunk so bad, but it worked. Then we switched over to a Hilti brand, which was really nice. Didn't stink. It smelled like oranges, in fact, so it was much nicer. And I don't know if it worked better or not, but that damn shit was expensive.
Yeah, it's supposed to, once you pour, it's supposed to reactivate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So when the more or less the liquid, concrete, the water, blah blah, then it reactivates the epoxy.
Really? That's
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I don't know if the stuff we used that did not happen. It had to be hard dried before you poured the concrete. But that was drilling down into a floor because when we did a second pouring over top of the original pour.
Yeah.
We wanted to become one solid piece, so you rebar into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, Richard, my buddy, he's been pouring concrete for years. He told me when he come by here and told me he wanted to help me do it. He said, "Now, if I'm gonna help you do it, and I'm doing it for nothing, you gonna do it my way, or I ain't gonna do it." I said, "Okay, whatever you want to do."
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I said, you just tell me.
You know what you're doing? That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, you just tell me what you tell me with a drill, you tell me with whatever, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's how I do it too, because I don't know concrete. That's not my forte.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I done this one. I done this 30 by 30.
Yeah, that's fine, but I don't. I think I've done a couple small pads with no rebar in them because they weren't getting any heavy weight on them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this my original is not no rebar. I put keyways, but it's fiberglass concrete. But I put footer all the way around. 12 inches wide. Shit. Well, yeah, 12 inches in the dirt. Beyond that,
Oh, you have a what is that? I'm trying to think what that's called.
it's a footer.
I know it. I thought they had a different name for that one.
No, it's just you can have footers inside the slab itself.
Yeah, just put them all the way around, right?
Yeah, I just put it all the way around the edge. I put it's 12 inches wide and 12 inches deep into the ground, not measuring from the top of the concrete.
Rat wall. Yeah.
Yeah. So that way no water would get up under it, or you would hope no water would get up under it.
Hey, Dels, thanks. That was actually what I was trying to think of.
What was that?
Rat wall.
Yeah.
That was the name I was trying to think of. What else they call that? The little walls you put around the concrete.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've never poured anything that big. I've watched it pour. I've helped out with a pour on jobs when I used to be there when I was there for the pour, or it helped. Or a lot of times we'd just be there to watch and make sure it got done right, and we'd sit back and do nothing.
Well, I know that
weren't the concrete
a lot of people that do that. Now this is just my opinion. It don't mean I'm right or wrong, but I know when I was doing it in the middle of July of 2018, when we formed it in, I kept having dirt hauled in.
Yeah.
And kept building it up. And I finally got it to where it was close to, I think an average around the whole slab was, I think it was, somewhere around 5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it was hard as hell.
Yeah.
And I was going to get some more dirt, get it close to 4.5 inches. Then a buddy of mine pulled up, had done concrete all the time. And he's like, "You still putting dirt now?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "Well, I'm trying to get close to about 4.5 inches all the way across, blah, blah, average." He said, "Why? Just buy more damn concrete."
Exactly.
And I was like, "I'll be damned."
Yeah.
So,
the great thing about
so I just canceled it.
Out.
Yeah, I just canceled the other dirt I was going to order. I told him, "I don't need dirt. Appreciate it." He said, "Ain't no problem." I just ordered more concrete. Hell with that shit.
Yeah. Look at what Proline wrote last time he poured concrete. $35 a yard. Now it's $140.
Nah, you know what it is here now?
180, I think.
Yes.
That's what it is here.
That's for fiberglass concrete.
Same up here.
Yeah.
So like I said, I had that driveway poured. What was that? $3,500? Yeah, it was $3,500, I believe. What?
$5,000 for that driveway.
For that driveway?
Yeah.
That was the $3,500.
Yeah.
Okay, so we paid $5,000 for a driveway, which is it's 45 by 26 foot
with the grate.
With a grate put in it in front of the door.
Yeah.
So it's 4-inch mostly on a hill, but they did it in one day. They did a great job too.
Yeah, they did.
And then they came back and cut some corners on it so they wouldn't, because they were gonna crack off.
Smashed one.
Because I smashed one with my truck, and they went and cut it off and made it look better.
Yeah, guess what it was? I poured this in 2018. What would you guess a yard was in 2018?
It was probably 50 to 60.
No, it wasn't. No, it was 108.
Was it? Okay, it was. So it already come up that high back then.
Yeah. So now, I got to have. I think we figured it was 6
yards.
I think it's 6.5 yards. I think that's what I got to have.
That's a lot at 188 yard, which is ridiculous because There's no way it costs that much. There's no way it went up that much in price.
It's
It is.
it's crazy.
They're not pouring it. You know, if you're the one doing the work,
Yeah, me and Richard.
they're going to
and-
bring it in and pump it. They're pumping it in, or they're just using the just bringing it off one of the front the whatever that thing's called that comes off the truck.
Oh no, this will be. I usually get it from USA. It's called USA Concrete, so they'll pump it.
No, they'll use a pump.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, you got to remember too. Remember I'm only adding 5 3/4 to the side, but it'd be 6 foot and
Yeah.
1.5 inches on the edge. So it's going to have to be pumped to get it right.
So do
Sorry.
they have the trucks? Do they have the new trucks that have the front end is where
Yeah.
the concrete comes out?
Yeah.
Like I remember when I first saw one of those, and it was in Michigan. First time I saw one was years ago, but I still, when I left Washington, had not seen one in Washington like that yet. And I'm like, those are the best concrete trucks because the driver doesn't have to get out and can control
Yeah.
everything and see everything.
Yep. And when I poured this one in 2018, I haven't. I was pouring it because I wanted to put my Mustang in there. Every time when the driver drove up, the first thing he said was, "Damn, I love that damn Mustang." I'm a Mustang guy. I said, "Do you want to pour my concrete or what?" Pour the concrete. We'll talk about the Mustang afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the concrete done first. Get it done. Takes time
Yeah.
to cure. Let's go. Let's go.
Get it done because I gotta flatten that sumbitch out.
Yeah, got to flat, got to finish it, got to get it all done, ready to go. And that's a lot of time. Depends on how wet it is too when they pour it, how much time you have to work it, and how long it's going to take before you can use it. I miss the days of cheap concrete too. And the concrete's not really better now than it was when it was cheaper. I mean,
Nah.
they have some stuff that's better. Yeah, the fiberglass stuff. Hey, what's up, Mr. Mach 1? The fiberglass is nice. I like
What up,
that.
Gary?
I've used that a few times, the home mix stuff with the fiberglass in it, the high compression. That stuff's really nice.
Well, let me tell you this: how bad it's getting. When the storm took the trailer and everything,
Yeah.
I would say 90% of my blocks was left.
Oh,
Well, now they were scattered everywhere. It wasn't only a couple, a few of them broke. But when they put the new house up, the trailer, the first thing the guy asked me was about the blocks I stacked up because I had to block them all. I had to stack them all up to get the pad redone.
right.
He told me straight up that the blocks a day, especially when he asked me what year I put the trailer up I put it up in 96. That's the first thing he wanted.
Was the block?
He wanted them blocks bad.
Because they're still the good ones.
Yeah.
They're not they're not like cinder now. Some of the new ones they have, I can't even believe they use.
That's right. That's exactly right. So I said, I'll make a deal. So he jumped quickly.
Like that. How many blocks did you have?
Oh my God, dude. Just looking over there where they were sitting.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to remember my trailer was
Long, big.
yeah, it was a 17 by 75.
Yeah, so you have to put a block every how many feet? So I don't know. I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Every
I think
couple
it's
feet, I think.
3.5 feet. 4 feet. I think it's 4 feet.
Okay, so yeah, you had a bunch.
Yeah, I had a bunch. I only had a handful that was broke.
Yeah, I bet. Those things were strong back then. Well, they poured them. I swear they make them out of cinder block now. Like Proline said, if you look at it wrong, it'll break now. The new ones.
Yeah.
They're
Well, the
just-
guy told me they make them out of Quick Creek.
Yeah.
No, that's what he told me. I don't know, but he made me a deal. I said, "They're yours," because I didn't know what to do with them. I'm in a big ass stack. You know what I'm talking about?
When he said he makes them out of Quikrete, I don't. Quikrete actually makes a lot of good stuff. They do, and they make some stuff that you don't buy at Lowe's that works really well. I think
Well,
they make it out of cinder block personally.
well, I don't know, but he just told me that he does this for a living.
Yeah, I just from the way I picked them up and I felt them and their weight, they don't feel like solid concrete to me.
No, well, he uh one
And
of the guys dropped one and it broke.
just shattered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but of course, they only hold a load one way.
Yeah, exactly. They're only made to hold the load, and the new ones will hold the load, but it scares me because of the way how easily they break. If there's an intention, like a storm, is the block going to hold, or is it going to get when it gets pushed too much to one way? Is it just going to fall apart? Your trailer just got lifted up off the blocks.
I don't know about lift. I think it was just slung.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Lifted quickly.
Yeah, quickly gone.
God, I can't imagine. I mean, I've seen tornadoes live and in person. I've seen them. I've seen the damage they can do. I cannot imagine that happening to me. I mean, and I've seen it happen to other people, and it sucks. It's just part of the world, though.
Oh yeah. Well, the one thing about this one's got hurricane straps and everything on it.
Yeah.
So the hurricane straps, if it tries to lift, the straps actually tighten down on each other.
Okay. So, what? How far down are they? They're auger anchored.
If I had to tell you right this minute, I couldn't tell you. I'd be lying.
I was just wondering if they were like augers, where they twist it down into the dirt.
Yeah, that's the anchors, but they have hurricane straps. What it is it's like imagine a pyramid upside down. So you got 3 points, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And then what happens is
finger trap.
yeah. So if it was to lift, they actually tighten up on each other.
Right. It's like
and
trap. There you go. I got it now.
Yeah, and I was staying at my aunt's for several months, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it went right over her trailer and took her awning and all her stuff and just slung it in the woods. But her double wide has no anchors whatsoever.
Really?
All it has is the hurricane straps.
Huh.
And that trailer never moved. The guy come checked it. Now it took six or 5 sets of blocks and actually took the blocks out from under the trailer because I had to put them back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the trailer never even moved an inch, and it's got all the hurricane straps on it.
So you've got that on your new one now, right?
Yes, and I do feel better about that. They didn't have that back in the 90s.
How big's your trailer now?
Mine?
Yeah.
16 by 64.
Sure, a little bit smaller.
Oh, it's a lot smaller.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice.
No, it don't bother me none, but that's all we need.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had a big trailer before for 2 people.
Well, no, I had because I had my kids then. They live with me.
Well, until when, though? How long have you not had your kids?
Well, I moved down here in '96, and let's see, my son went to college, and oh, geez, well, he lived across the street for years. I'd say I probably had close to 18 years with nobody but me in there.
Yeah. So you didn't need that. So your current house, 16 by 64, is 1,024 square foot.
Yeah.
That's almost as big as this house.
Yeah.
No shit.
Oh yeah, this house is 1,200. That's only because of the 2 little rooms at the end that they added on to connect the garage to the house. Yeah. And one of them is use it. If you saw the picture of my shelves, the shelving I did in my utility room.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's one of the add-on rooms. That's where one of the connector rooms for the house to the garage, because where I put the hot water tank. Yeah,
Yeah.
at least I had the plumbers plumb it in there.
Well, if my mom wasn't her age, we'd have just got one bedroom
Yeah,
and a full bath and a half bath and
you're
just a
expecting
big
her
ass.
to move in, aren't
Oh yeah, it's just a matter of probably months.
you? Well, it's like that lady today that I took that. I had that shower seat that I bought that was too big for my bathroom.
Yeah.
That slide in one for when I had my back surgery, and I sold it to her for $20. We never even used it. We put it together, realized it was too big, took it apart, boxed it back up.
Yeah.
And she was talking, her mom's staying with her and is on home hospice. And she's like, well, hospice will bring us one, I guess, because she didn't have time to drive down here to get it because she has to watch her mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, hospice is going to charge you an arm and a leg for this thing. You're going to end up paying $150 out of pocket, not including what your insurance pays for something I paid $60 for, and I'm selling to you for $20. I'll just bring it to you.
Yeah.
Because you're
That's
just down the road, and your mom's on her last days. There ain't no reason for me to be like that. And she tried to write me a check for delivery fee, and I'm like, $20 is fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
I ask for money so that I don't get so many. When you put something up for free, it's a nightmare. It really is. Facebook Marketplace, you put it up for free.
Oh hell yeah.
So I put it up for 20, just to get some money. Oh, the hot tub. Oh my God, it took forever for me to get rid of that, and I gave it away.
Yeah.
I gave it away, but I got people asking me about it daily. Yeah, everybody wanted me to deliver it, and I'm like, I said specifically in the ad, no delivery. You must pick it up. And it was great when the kids that came picked it up because they had like 6 to 8 of them. They just picked it up and carried it out front and got it in their truck. It was amazing. That thing was heavy.
That's right.
But it is gone now. It's been gone. Sometimes I wish I still had it, but I didn't really feel like paying for it. And the cable that used to power it is what powers my is the cable I ended up rerouting and powering my compressor with. So
right. Yeah, I think my mom's lease up is somewhere around July, so it'll probably be around July. We have to. That's why we I think we got 2 stools and 1 chair in the living room.
Yeah.
Because she's got all her furniture, and I know that majority of it she ain't gonna get rid of.
No. And
so we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna do what we got to do and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she finally agreed, only because the girlfriend said to get her a walker with the wheels on it. She never wanted one. I tried for years, wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Would not do it. Didn't make shit what I said. Teresa got her one, and guess what? She loves that son of a bitch.
I love that we have one, and I'm young. But after back surgery, it was great. My wife has used it. I've used it, and we own it. It's a nice one. It's blue, so it's Johnny Walker Blue. That's what I named it. It's got tennis balls on the back of it, and it's just damn thing just works great.
Yeah,
I would not have been. I mean, I had to use it for 3 or 4 days in the hospital, and then by the time I got to rehab, I was done using it. But it was better for me to have one instead of having to use that nasty ass hospital one.
Oh yeah. Well, the funny thing was, I tried to let me get her one for Jesus, almost a year.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend mentioned it one time and went and bought her one. And she didn't know I gave her the money to go buy it, and she took it like it was nothing.
Yeah, I see how.
And loved the hell out of it. And I was like, yeah, I tried to get you to get one for how long?
Yeah, hey Proline, that's the reason my back would love a hot tub. It really would. I used to love having one when I didn't have to take care of it, when it was like my dad's. I just go there and use it. And it was an in-ground one. That one was built on next to the pool. That was kind of cool because it had that little overflow, the hot water to pour into the pool if it overflowed. That's back when I was really young. I can't be in a hot tub too long either. I'll fall asleep.
And drown.
What?
Yeah.
Ah,
Diabetics are not supposed to go in the hot tub.
okay. Like I
The what
listened.
not?
Clear feet
Huh?
or your legs. If you have nerve damage to your feet,
My
your
nerve
legs,
damage is from back surgery, though.
yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not supposed to go in a hot tub.
Well, I'm not supposed to do a lot of things I do.
Yeah,
And we all do it.
that's
Yeah,
true.
And we all do it. Now, I don't like sitting in hot tubs for too long. But I'd love to just sit in one for a minute or two and just for my back. I mean, for that, I'd love to have a whirlpool tub in the house, but I hate tubs. If I do anything in that bathroom, I'm getting rid of the bathtub and it's going to be a walk-in shower with a door, not a curtain. Hate fucking curtains.
Oh, my new bathroom is
Yeah.
nothing but a very nice shower. I have to admit.
I
Now
was,
the other bathroom is the tub. That's what I told Teresa. I said, "That's your bathroom. This is mine."
yeah, I'm not big on the tubs either.
No.
I haven't used a bathtub in so freaking long. I mean, now I have a hotel where they have the whirlpool tubs. I have done that in the last 10 years. I've had some. I've actually had hot tubs in. Where was I? It was yeah, we had it was like a hot tub, but it was actually the bathtub at a hotel in Taiwan.
Come on, jacuzzi.
Yeah, it was like, well, it looked like a hot tub, big square thing, but it was empty. You had to fill it up for taking a bath, but then it had jets in it and everything, and it was as big as a hot tub. Like it was you could probably put 4 or 5 people in it, no problem.
What was you doing?
Huh?
Joking.
And it was a huge open bathroom and shower. This place was awesome. Had it, it was an awesome place that we stayed in Taiwan. But it was a love hotel. That's what it was for. It was where people came when they before they were married. They came there, and so that all the rooms were super nice and the bathrooms were awesome. And it had a steam room in it. I use that like every day after getting off work because we were filthy at the end of the day at that job. Just because that one was an upgrade to an old system, so there was grime and dirt and hydraulic fluid all over everything. So you'd come home from the day, you'd be filthy. You just go take a shower and then sit in the steam room after you're done with a good steam, get all that stuff out of your pores, you get back in the shower, good to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was, steam rooms are nice. That's the one thing I'd love to have is a steam room. I'd take that over a hot tub any day.
The only thing about this new place has got the Ecobee thermostat.
I love my Ecobee thermostat. I put mine in myself.
Well, I didn't ask you a question then. Now I deal with the ACs and all at work, but I've never dealt with a Ecobee.
Yeah.
If you change the temperature, it always wants to say, okay, we'll do that temperature till say 11:30 at night.
Okay. So
but then it bounces right
you gotta
back.
go into settings.
Huh?
You got to go into the settings. Not if you just change the temperature, it'll only do it for so many hours or whatever. If you go in and hit the settings button, which is on the actual, I use the phone app most of the time to change anything. It's easier.
Yeah.
And you go into the settings button, the little gear wheel.
Yep.
And you go in there and then you go to your comfort settings and you change those. And there'll be a day or a home, a night, and an away setting, and I keep them all the same. So
just put them all basically the same.
Yeah.
I work on your basics at work on ACs, but I've never had to deal with an Ecobee.
See this? Can you see the screen?
Yeah,
I'm going to go full screen with me for a second. There we go.
Okay.
This is my Ecobee. I actually have 2 other sensors other than the main one. I have one here in the living room and one in my office. You hit this more button up here, and it'll take you to that screen, which looks kind of plain.
Yeah.
Which is where you can change the temp, and it'll just be like for an hour or so. But up in the top corner here, you got that settings button. You go there, you get that, and then it should be very similar to this, no matter which brand it is. And
Right.
then you go down here to comfort settings, which is right around here, and you go in there, and it'll be those three. And let's see if I can get this to focus so you can actually read what that says. But you've got home, away, and night.
Right.
And they're all set. You can't really tell, but they're all set the same. You click on one of those, and they give you that setting. Now, mind you, if you've got it set like that, you have to have, I think it's 4 or 5 degrees in between each.
Yes.
So-
Yeah, I know that part.
Yeah, I hate that, but I don't know why it needs such a large hysteresis. It really should be like a 2-degree hysteresis. It really should be. But that's what it is. It's like 4 or 5 degrees. So you got to make sure if you don't change them both that many degrees, it won't take what you give it. It'll take and change one and not the other one. And you just have to finagle it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I like my Ecobee. And then if you turn it on echo mode, it'll do things where it won't maybe get it down as cool as you have it set to, because I keep mine at 68. It tries to save energy, which is fine sometimes.
Well, the craziest thing is you go in there and let's say you walk up to it and it cuts itself on, and you look and it says 74, whatever. I swear to God, it feels like it's 68.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's supposed to be. Well, I mean, I think I told you before when I bought it, it's supposed to be the most efficient
Right.
house that they had as far as size.
Yeah, but
And-
the efficiency is it's insulated. The insulation, it's really nice. It's probably got it's got the upper insulation in it, the foam.
Yeah, and it has it's actually got the hookups for solar.
Oh, nice.
So
This
all
is
you got to do is put solar out and you hook right to it. Which I don't know nothing about that bullshit. But
Oh,
anyway.
it's panels, man. That solar works great. That trailer I have, my 24-foot enclosed, has 2 old Siemens panels on it, and it keeps those batteries charged well. I mean, you weren't at Ford Takeover, so we were in there running a fan off of it all day.
But
And,
you walk
lights
in there,
and
I mean,
everything.
like I said, you think it's, it says 73 or whatever. To me, it feels like you walk in there, it's like damn 67 degrees.
That's probably because it's keeping the humidity at a certain humidity level, which will help make it feel cooler than it actually is.
Yeah, because it always says humidity is like 52.
If you look right here, and I'm going to move my camera here because I can. You see that thing up on the wall there?
Yeah.
That's a sensor. It detects. It can also be turned into a part of an alarm system if you want, because it's a motion sensor, so it knows when people are in this room. There's one like that in here, one back in the back office room, which is in the back of the house, and it is always cooler in the hallway in the back of the house than it is in this room. Either gets the hottest in the summer or the coldest in the winter, because there's no insulation under the floor at all. And I should have had it when I got the floors redone and we ripped it all out. I should have done. There's no way to get under there. Once the floor was in, you can't get in there. So there's no way to put insulation in unless we had done it. As we put the new flooring in, and getting that last piece in would have been kind of hard. But
yeah. So what you're saying is it's basically working off air temperature and humidity.
Yes, it does both. It look and if it's hooked up on the internet, it sees the outside temperature too. It knows what it is outside. It gets the what do you call that? The weather report, basically. Because mine knows what the temp is outside all the time.
Yeah, so what it's doing is trying to keep the humidity down in the house.
Or up, depends
Or
on.
okay, all right, I got you. Okay.
Right now, mine's at 58% humidity, 67 degrees. Although it's only 67 in the hallway, it's 66 in the office, and it's 69 in this room. But
Okay.
this room also has like this big ass TV glowing in front of me. This thing, it's got to put off some heat, right? It's got to. It's not small.
Yeah.
So that puts off some heat. And then my computers, and then I've got I've got an APC, UPS hooked up, so my TV and my sound bar, like everything electronic in this house has a UPS on it. Like my computers are on the UPS, the network and the Wi-Fi is on a UPS. All the TVs are on UPSs. So power goes out. If it doesn't go out for too long, we can keep watching TV with no interruption. It takes like 14 minutes until this TV dies.
Oh, really?
It's really okay. I could do that, but that would take a ton of foam, Mike, because it's not. This floor is raised up off the concrete that's down there. This used to be a carport. Originally, this was a carport. The ceiling in this room, there we go. You see that? That's the ceiling in the room. Tell me that's not a southern carport.
Yeah.
That's wood. That's plank wood. And this, look there. I don't know if you can tell. You see that where that seam is by the fan? That's probably the old attic access. They boarded it off. There was probably a hole there to get up in the attic at one point, because that's generally how they did it back in, say, the 60s and 70s. And this house was built in 68. But when we took this floor out, the concrete below it was so perfectly smooth and clean. And it was just like, this was not under a house. It wasn't meant to be under a house, but it's about yay deep. I don't know. It's probably, so you got the runner that way and the runners that way, and those are on. So there's actually the concrete blocks down here too underneath this room. Yeah, it's probably a good. See, I was standing in it. Probably a good 3+ feet.
Damn, what happened?
I don't know. It looks like you.
You went out for a second. I don't know why.
Oh, you went out for a second.
Well, I saw you did the same thing, because now your voice didn't leave, but your picture left.
It was an internet blip.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you left too for me, because you don't have your image anymore. Your audio avatar is gone. That was a StreamYard blip.
Yeah. So, do you recommend I go ahead and hook my phone up to the
Echo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the phone app's so much easier, and you can do it from anywhere as long as you're on the internet. If it's hooked up to Wi-Fi in your house, you can be at work and change your settings.
Okay. Well, I got Wi-Fi and all now.
Yeah, because I also have my right next to my Ecobee on my phone, I have my Mr. Cool, which is what's running in the garage.
Yeah, that's actually what the unit is outside is, Mr. Cool.
Really?
Yeah.
The central air though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they make both. Like I looked at and priced a bunch of systems because I'd love to be able to replace the main system in the house. And Mr. Cool had probably one of the better systems for the price. But it wasn't a do-it-yourself instant. You had to have it, it was one like a normal one, Didn't have the connections. Now they do make one like that, but it was way more money.
Well, the ones I deal with at work is carriers. That's all. That's all we have. Yeah.
I don't remember what mine is here, but it says it's a 3-ton, which should be enough for this house, but it's not because this living room's insulation isn't good enough. It really needs to be a 3.5-ton minimum, and I need a better blower up in the attic to be able to get the air into the 2 vents in this room better, because all my vents are in the ceiling.
Yeah, all the ones that work, the commercial ones we have, I can work with them. I can fix them, but this son of a bee right here is about to drive me nuts. We don't have anything it's all, sure, they're digital. You know what I'm talking about? Just regular thermostats and all.
Thermostats, which I tend to like these electronic ones better myself, but that's me. The one we had in here before was also the one we had when we moved in was also online, but it didn't have a remote app or anything, but it was online for other things. You could look at it, but you couldn't really change it as well. It was an old Honeywell, but it didn't do some of the stuff this one does.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm used to them at work. I mean, we have 53 ACs at work.
You should get some more.
Yeah, but that's counting, on the roof,
Wow.
in the offices, so on and so forth. And
You got mini splits or all central?
yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 or 10 mini
Yeah,
splits.
those are nice. I like mini splits. They do the
Yeah.
job well for what they're made to do. A lot of times you'll see if somebody builds a server room into a pre-existing building, they'll put a
Yep.
mini split in the server room because
Yeah.
it's easy.
I mean, I can deal with them, but this one right here, I've never experienced this.
It just takes a little practice with it and just going through the menus and learning it. And like I said, the phone app makes it way easier. Once you get
Yeah.
to it on the phone app, it's a lot easier to deal with because you can just sit there with your phone and do it instead of having to stand wherever the damn thing's located. And the phone app does just as much or more than the main thing does.
Okay. I'll have to do that in the morning. I'll put the app in and I'll deal with it. Well, let me deal with the concrete, then I'll deal with that. How's that?
Yeah. It's your house. I don't.
Yeah. I'm just
If you
saying,
need
let
help with
me
it,
deal with one thing at a time because I'm getting old as hell.
yeah, I know. As I get older, this newfangled equipment's getting scary sometimes.
But I'm glad you knew about it because I was about to, uh, I work on them. I can do everything. I'm not certified, so some things at work I'm not allowed to do, which I
Yeah,
could do it. I could do it, but
I
they
can do a lot
wouldn't.
of things too, but legally, I can't sell a house that I did the work on if I do certain things
Yeah. Well,
without
the
getting inspected, at least.
well the warranty wouldn't be still on if I did certain things. But anyway, so I'm glad to talk to somebody that knew exactly what the hell was going on with that damn thing.
Yeah. Two to
Because
three.
you would set it, and next thing you know, you wake up, it's back at 71. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's because it's only temporary.
Yeah.
But I do that sometimes. I'll do the 1 or 2 hour temporary where I'll turn it down like a couple more degrees because I'm sweating. Like right now, I'm sweating. Because it's warm in this room. To me, it's warm, even though it's only 69. I got the fan running. I can't run my fans on anything other than low because they start moving too much. And they're whoever regular, I really need. One thing we did, we had them do blow-in insulation in our attic just to help with the insulation because it wasn't very good up there. If I had been smart before that happened, I would have gone up there and replaced all these uh, uh, boxes with the fan boxes, the ones that are tied into the studs,
All right.
more stable, so you can tighten them up a lot better. I did that to the ones upstairs in the room over the garage, and those fans I could turn them on full blast and they're fine. They don't move or anything. These either that or I just need to get them balanced. I need to balance them. I need to get some of those that putty weight or whatever it is and balance them.
Oh yeah. Or just put you can buy the weights with the sticks on them, or you stick them on.
Yeah, they make some of those, or they make putty weight that it sticks on. But I have to figure out the balance, and that's the pain in the ass. It really is. Yeah, I insulated the attic above the garage, so in the above the room above the garage, they had blown in insulation up there in bags, just sitting there. They never put it in, and they were storing a bunch of stuff up there. I got rid of all that storage area because I blew in insulation. I left one little spot where I could put some like suitcases or something up there. Because it's actually got one of the ladders where you can get up into the attic pretty easily. But I wanted to be able to heat and cool that, which they had a little window air conditioner that I turned on one time when it was like 75 out, and I turned it on full blast for an entire day, and it did not cool that place down one bit. And I turned it on before it got hot. in the morning. And I'm like, this thing doesn't do anything. It's not big enough just for this. It's a huge room. It's 800 square feet, at least 800 square feet. But I have a couple things more to do. Like I need to put a vapor barrier on the ceiling in the garage, and then put either sheetrock or OSB or something in there on the roof or in the ceiling to make it so that you can consider that living space above there. You have to do some kind of barrier. I mean, I don't need that. The vapor barrier itself is probably fine. I can do that with insulation as well, but I don't want to insulate the entire thing. It doesn't need it because the two air conditioner head units work together, and they keep it cool. It stays pretty cool up there and in the garage. I mean, I thought it was a little warm for me today. It was 68 in the garage, and I was sweating because I was working. I'd love to have the garage down to about 60 while I'm working. Go in there cold and build up the sweat.
Hell, I was outside working at 9:30 this morning. I was sweating my ass off.
Oh yeah, it was not warm today though. Here, I got up this morning. I was going to the store first thing in the morning to pick up something for Colleen. Excuse me, and it was like 8:30 in the morning. And I'm go ahead and I put my shorts on, put my t-shirt on. I walk out to the car and I'm like, oh, I have made a mistake. It was 53, but the wind was blowing so damn hard and it was cloudy. It was a cold 53. It was like, I may have, hey, good night, Caroline. It's like, I may have made a mistake putting shorts on this morning. Or at least not grabbing a jacket. The shorts probably would have been fine if I had a jacket to keep my arms warm.
Was it raining this morning when you got up?
No, it rained before I got up.
Yeah, it was raining here.
It rained it started raining at about 9 a.m. here. 9:30, it rained for about an hour or so. And then the sun came out and stayed out for about an hour and then went away.
You getting rain tomorrow?
I think I don't remember now. I looked this up earlier and I have completely forgotten.
I think it's 60-something% tomorrow, I think.
It should be raining right now. It may actually be raining. It's supposed to end around 11:30. Let's see. Tomorrow, no rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be partly sunny. And 63 high, and then Monday and Tuesday is supposed to be fully sunny and no rain. So we're not supposed to have rain again until like the following Monday. But it changes so often that this is only good for about an hour.
No, 35 minutes.
Okay, 35 minutes. Granted.
That's the way it was here because I woke up and I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, went to the restroom, and it's like, what the hell is that noise? I looked out, it was raining.
It was raining. Damn it. Wow. The last 2 videos I put out have gotten like no views. Last
Which
3.
one?
What's that?
Which one?
Oh, let's see. The first one, the red S10, good recovery at the start line, 210 views. 57 gasser looks good from the right because I was sitting on the right side of the track when I took that video. 6 views. That's 8 hours ago. 6 views. And then the latest one was love watching the Green Demon. Mopar at its finest. This is an old Demon. The thing is beautiful and the thing is fast. It's fast on no prep, and on prep, it's even faster. It's a badass car. But it's a classic, and it's gotten 4 views in the last 2.5 hours, which is just dead. Hopefully they'll all get some views tomorrow. Sometimes I've had them go a couple days and then they just take off. But I've been used to getting minimum of 2,000 views within the first day. But usually anytime it's a short, they die off. Once they die off, they're dead. they're gone. You don't usually see again unless you're like funky and get lucky, and then 6 months later you get one that takes off and gets over 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I was surprised. I finally got one short that went over 10,000 views, and then it went over 11. Then I had two more, and really close to it, that all went to 10,000 views. But then they stopped. If YouTube doesn't put my stuff in people's, they don't even get the chance to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's not in their feed, and usually my feed views from on a good video, usually I'll get about 58 to 60% watched, 32% swiped away. On a bad one, I'll get 40% or less viewed, and the rest swiped away.
Well, I see all yours, but I say the day I was working, I didn't see nobody.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. You can go back and look at them later. They're there. They don't move.
Because I was on hands and knees and
that one did 11,000.
Sweating and tying rebar. So
you can't watch YouTube while you're tying rebar. What the hell?
Oh boy! Hey, I had my son here and Richard here, and they was helping. I was like, "Let's get done what we can get done. I don't care."
I'm just joking with you, man.
No, I know that.
I can't watch YouTube when I'm working either. I can listen if it's a podcast or something. I can listen to things while I'm working, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, they're for a long time, dude. I would watch all y'all's. Not let me put it back the other way. I'll put my earpods in and listen to y'all's live streams.
Hey, listening is just as good as watching, because you're on the channel watching it.
Unless somebody goes full screen, Sublime, then I have to go to the phone over there while I'm building something, stop for a minute and look at to
look and see what they're showing.
Yeah.
I don't even think Sublime's in here. I haven't even heard from him tonight, so he may be in the bushes, but I don't know.
I think his father-in-law is still there.
Maybe. So
yeah, he was there the other day.
I had somebody comment on so I had one video 2 days ago. So I think the burnout was faster than the run. It was a Fox body, and I had the guy who did the run today comment on it. It's like, yeah, I didn't get traction, and you just couldn't get in it. It's like, yeah, I understand. I have nothing again. I'm not trying to be mean to you when I label these. I'm trying to get people to watch them.
Yeah,
all I'm trying to do, and that only got 2,000 views. Because the one the day before that was the Green Demon again, and it got 4,500. The Red S10 did 5,500 last time. That Gasser usually does. That 57 Gasser usually gets pretty good views because it's a badass car. The 57 Chevy Gasser, that thing is beast. I hope to see it again, but I think it was just there for the JJ thing. It was a no prep event, and I usually don't go to no prep events. Whoa, look, Sublime.
There he is.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil. I think I put two shorts out. What was the one with the car was crushed? Remember that one?
Oh, it was so sad. Yeah,
did you see
remember that one? I watched it like 5 times in a row.
And I done the one with before the storm where it was sitting out in the cold and it was a cold start. You ever see that one?
Yeah, I watched that one.
Okay, so I think the cold start got 200 and something. I think the car still running after it was crushed. I think it's up to 162. I think something like that.
It? Oh my God, that thing should have way more views than that.
Yeah, I think it's 162, 172, something like that.
I should go find it and share it. Yeah, so I had that. I don't know if you saw it. The 442 first test set was that red button. That one got 10,000 views. That is a badass looking car. But I do not recall seeing that car run again at all the entire night. But the next one I'm going to be doing is pretty cool because it's a car that blows flame out the side the entire way down the track. It's awesome.
Well, I think the one with the car running with the crust, I should have put Ford Tough.
Yeah.
Well, it was too late. I thought, it was
You
afterwards.
can go in and change the name.
Well, yeah, I could change it, but I just thought, damn, I should have put Ford Tough still running.
You should have. You can still do that.
Yeah.
And sometimes changing that will actually get you more views.
I might do that.
Mach
Yeah.
1's talking shit. Sublime. That's who it is. Yeah, I got a bunch that don't. Some that just don't like the 57 Gasser. The second run on it got 10,000 views, and then the 442 got 10,000, and then the one before that went above 10 was the JJ versus Levi grudge race, no prep, and that one I put in even though it was the next day. I usually do them all in order, but that was from Saturday, and I put it in just trying to get some views because they're just starting to throw up shorts again. And it did what I wanted. It got over 11K. Let me see you there, sub. Limey. Okay.
I should have did a video with this coupe pulling off the damn trailer, but I didn't do it.
You should have.
I know.
What's up, Sublime? How's it going?
What's up? Did you get any
Damn, brother.
more work done on the Focus?
I did. I have a video I'll be posting later, but it's a short, long form video.
As opposed to a long short form video?
Yeah, long short form would be 60 seconds or less, and a short long form would be like a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
Or just
And non-vertical, it's horizontal, so it's going to go out as an actual video.
Well,
Or
can
just
you
a
say
store.
what kind of progress you got done?
Yeah, it shows the progress. I talk about it.
No, I mean, can you say here and now,
Oh, yeah, I've
vaguely?
already said what I've done. Basically, I was talking about it earlier. It was a good day today, actually. So if you look in that background picture, that's the new engine that is now on the hoist. The old engine's out of the way. The old transmission's out of the way. The engine bay is cleaned up. I've got
I saw a pile of something.
That?
I've got it to the
That's
point
an engine.
where I need to get the sway bar removed and replaced and the new control arm put in on the passenger side, which was what I was going to do after dinner tonight. But then I realized how long that was going to take. So what all I have to do? And I was like, it's late. It was like 7 o'clock at that point. I was like, I'm going to rest and I'll do it tomorrow. Because once I do that, then I got to throw the Fortune 500s in there, the coilovers, get those bolted in, put the new strut tower bar crossbar in, which will allow me to access because the original one just covered it. It's crap. And so I've got all that to do tomorrow. Hopefully, if everything goes right, I'll get that done. If that goes smoothly and I can get the suspension back in nicely, which I doubt that's ever going to happen, then I will put the turbo on the back of the engine and the clutch on it.
So I learned something new today.
What's that?
And I didn't know this. And I was watching the Barrett Jackson auto auction, and they showed a Ferrari that had the brake lights in the bumper, even though it looked like the brake lights would have been up top. But because those things that look like they would have been brake lights up top were in the trunk that opens, federal regulations mandate that brake lights cannot be in a trunk that opens up. And I never knew that.
Where?
So if you really think about it, what vehicle can you name? And I would think none, where the trunk opens and the brake lights are in the trunk, on the trunk.
I swear there were some back in the day, but this has been a long time ago.
Yeah. Bama, what'd you just send me?
I seen the picture. One of the cars are at the house.
Oh, the same one you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nice picture. It's a very nice picture.
There's actually a Fox body on the property.
Fox on the prop.
Yep, Fox on the prop.
Nice. Nice.
Super sweet, man.
Gary, where are you going? You get up here and talk crap about me in the exit stage left. Get your ass up here and explain yourself.
What do you think?
He just said good night, everyone.
Just say
Oh,
good
I
night.
did, yeah.
But that the picture in the background is that picture right there, which is not going to come into focus very well, but that's the full picture.
Oh, okay.
And I posted that on Facebook and my Instagram today. And I was posting it just because of that stick. I cut that board. I actually went out and cut that board specifically to that length to be able to put in there, because that hydraulic jack will, over a day or two, it'll lower itself, and I don't want it to do that. And if you put that in there, something to hold it, it won't lower itself, and it'll hold. But I don't want that engine falling over, because they don't sit perfectly flat that well. Especially putting on it.
No, not on Sunday.
Oh.
Well,
No, nothing on
Probably
Sunday.
want to go before the chickens. So people
What's Kim saying? I hear. Hi,
she
Kim.
said maybe Gary has to work today. That's why he was taking off. I was like, no, he ain't freaking working on a Sunday. Although he might be tired because he probably had to get up early for the cruise that he did today.
That was badass too. Oh
Yeah.
God, all those cars, those look so good. I hate, I can't stand it. I hated that those Mach-E's were there. I really did.
I saw a Mach-E GT today.
There's a lot
I
of Ford
had
GT.
one parked next to me at the at the local farmers market store that I go to, and I don't think they're bad cars. I just don't think they're Mustangs.
Oh, of course not.
Those Ford GT is a lot of money.
Yeah, they had like 5 Ford GTs at the Barrett Jackson today.
Over
jeez.
mil.
A few of them went for over $1 million.
The station wagon that had brake lights and bumper.
The only one I could think he's thinking of is like maybe the Clark Griswold one that had the 4 taillights, but even then, I think the brake lights are on the outer edge, and the
Well, he
inside
said
ones.
He said in the bumper, not on the.
Oh
liftgate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there
I'm
was.
trying to think. Like every hatchback, every liftgate, every trunk I know, I cannot think of one that had lights on it, other than maybe some cross lights that just were there
Yeah.
for looks.
Or reflectors.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're right. I cannot think of one.
Yeah, I never really thought about it, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you learn new thing every day.
You did. What's up, Boost Addict? Long time no see.
Oh shit.
That Mister is God. What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Looks like he's been sipping on some of Grandpa's eggnog.
A little moonshine.
I was doing good until about an hour and a half into this, and then I went and got a drink.
Dude, there was this 1970 or 71 custom Corvette that was on the block, and this woman was bidding on it, okay? And there was her and another person that really wanted this car, dude. And I'm telling you right now, the expressions that this lady made, because it was like she had a baby, for crying out loud. It went up to like 80, 100 grand. And she like stuck her head down and shake her head like, I can't believe I'm going to be paying this much for this car. And then it got to 130, 140 grand. And then it got to a point where she didn't even want to look anymore. She just kept her head down. And every time it came for her time to bid, she just hold up her bidding card. And she was not giving up on this car, dude. She got it for $200K, and she freaking jumped out of her chair, so happy that she got this car.
Which car was it?
It was like a 71 Corvette custom.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I love Corvettes, but I'm not paying that much for one.
And then her husband turned around and bought a 71 Mach 1 429 Cobra Jet car. And like right after he bought that car, the wife was like, okay, we're done. We got our cars we want. We're done. It was pretty cool.
I have that kind of money.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Your question is that as far as taillights in the trunk deck, they are reflectors in the trunk deck, but not taillights.
Yeah.
Who is this talking?
Shut up. There's reflectors in the taillight in the trunk decks that opened up. They had the taillights on them.
Right. See,
But
that's
the
what I was
taillight, the
thinking.
original brake lights are in the quarter panel.
I was trying to think of any that I could think of that had actual lights that weren't just lights for accent lighting in the trunks.
Yeah,
They
they're
were
more or
either
less
reflectors
like I
or
said,
nothing.
yeah, they were more or less just reflectors. Because
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
but the harness, I don't know how they would get it up in the trunk deck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that, and I understand why you wouldn't want that, because you see people driving with trunks up sometimes because they got so much stuff, and you wouldn't have brake lights.
But anyhow,
No,
I'm going. to
When
bed,
you
guys.
slam them and they get loose,
Have a good night.
All right, Gary. Talk to you later, man.
the brake light is probably gonna not working.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Gary. So if you're still in here, thanks for that video today of all those beautiful Mustangs. That was awesome, and the stuff you saw inside their collection. Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, he sent me some pics while I was working today. I was like, holy crap.
That was truthfully amazing, especially with the sets of cars. You know, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, the same paint job on cars throughout the decades. You know, it's like that's awesome. Your mom's car has lights on the trunk, but they're not brake lights.
Yeah, but they're not brake lights.
The accent light.
They're
Accent lights.
accent lighting. They're parking lights. What they are.
Yep.
Hmm.
Like I'm looking at my SUV. Nope, those brake lights aren't in the trunk.
Yeah, same here. They're
Yeah.
they're on the side. They're on the quarter panels or the corners.
So wait, what'd you put for the thumbnail for this video? Is it that background picture or is it the?
No, it was. I didn't make a thumbnail because I went instant live, so it showed
Oh.
up, one of us at the Italian restaurant. Here
Yeah,
in
that's what I thought. Okay, okay.
Florence. Little Capone's or something, or
Yeah,
Whatever.
I think that's what it's called. Little Capone's, LIL.
yeah, little Capone's. It's the picture of all our cars. That's just the automatic one it throws up there, and I don't
Yeah.
know why.
It's the default one.
Yeah, it's my default one because it's probably the first one I used. Well, first one. No, it's not the first one I used. It's the last one I probably used. That was a static one. Because if you go live instantly, it doesn't let you choose a thumbnail.
No, you can change it later, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't do it because I went live instantly and said the hell with it.
It's like, dude, I want to go to a car show so bad tomorrow, but it's going to be literally like 33 degrees in the morning. I am not going
Really?
out. Yeah, no, I ain't going in the cold. Hell no.
33.
33 in the morning. There's going to be frost overnight.
So
Come on,
down
Dad.
here, you usually don't get car shows on Sundays because Sundays is not a day for car shows. It's a day for church.
Oh, that's car
Well,
shows
down
everywhere.
We get them on
Yeah, it is.
Saturday,
It's,
and there were a couple of them scheduled for today, and it rained. You know, so
Well, down here, it's cars and coffees on Sunday.
yeah, Cars and Coffee. We don't have one near here that I know of.
That's
I
just a
think
fancy name for car show.
Still, and
Yeah.
that's too far to drive.
You go there, you drink coffee, and then you go.
Well, no, actually, down here, what they do is they have it in the Dunkin' Donut coffee shop.
Yeah, we used to do them at like Starbucks shop, and in Washington, you have them. They'd always Cars and Coffee would always have a coffee shop near it. But I
Yeah.
always take my coffee unless it was the one at Griot's, because they just had they brought coffee in and brought in donuts that they got from Lakewood House of Donuts, which was an amazing donut shop, but super expensive. But they'd have free ones. You go in and get a donut and get coffee. I always brought my own coffee.
We are
just-
approximately 60 days from Ford takeover.
It's getting
Really?
close.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
really I'm not going to have the Mustang ready, but I'm hoping to have at least the Focus done by then.
Okay.
It won't be going down a track or anything, but it'll definitely it'll be there for a Saturday. That's all I can promise.
How many braking miles you got to put on that motor?
None. It's an old motor. It's got
Oh,
35
okay.
miles on it.
Oh, okay.
It's already got 35,000 miles. I hope it's broken in already.
Oh, wait, didn't you rebuild it?
No, I did
Oh, okay.
not. I the only thing I did to it was I walnut blasted the valves to clean them off, and in the oil pan I removed the balance shaft, and I put a what are those things called in the oil pan to keep the oil from splashing around.
Sump.
It's a plate that goes in there.
Doesn't an oil sump do the same thing?
No, I don't remember what the hell the name of it is. Anyway, I put that in it.
Or
And,
dry sump? Is that what it's called? A dry sump?
Well, a dry sump's completely different. That's where you don't have oil in the oil pan. You don't have an oil pan. You basically run. It pumps the oil in as you start the engine.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
it just circulates it around.
Yeah, it keeps it. There's no oil in an oil pan for the crankshaft to have to turn because windage tray.
You taking a picture of it?
How's it going? They've got
Let's
a different
focus.
a baffle. It's
Open.
called a baffle.
Oh,
Thank you.
he's helping frame the
Oh,
pump.
look at Zach with the knowledge.
Oil baffle tray for the Focus. So I've got that in there. That's all I did to the engine. I'm going to be putting a much larger turbo on it. Oh my god! I was looking at the original
What are
turbo
you
today.
doing?
This one,
Oh,
the one that comes in it without
Oh,
this big
how
around.
long do they have that?
So you see that size? That's the KO3 turbo that comes in the Focus. That's how big
Sure.
it is.
Oh, I
The
know
one
they're
I'm
little
putting
mini
on
ones.
The one I'm putting on, it's about that big.
Yeah. The first one that you showed, that's probably the same size as the one of the Escape. It's so tiny.
That's exactly it's the Escape is the same one. The Turbo Escape, that's the same engine. Or no, wait, the Escape has the 1.6 in it, doesn't it?
Mine's got the 2.0.
Okay, so a 2.0, it's probably the same exact one. 275 horsepower, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same engine in the ST. Same turbo, same KO3 turbo. The original, I think it didn't know you could get old. What?
Didn't know you could get older.
Why don't you get up on this panel, Mike? Because you're being very cryptic. Nobody gets older. We just get more wise.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Sammy Hagar's.
Yeah, whatever. So, I thought about pushing the roof back up on the car and doing, like say one last burnout before I take all the shit out.
Yeah.
And a body guy said, you better not do it because it's got so much pressure on the quarter glasses.
Oh, they'll shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boost Addict, you going to be at FTO? Sorry.
So they're basically perfect. So I don't know exactly what I need to do about getting them some bitches out of there.
Cut them out.
I don't know.
Okay, you remove the weather stripping, and then you remove the inner weather stripping, and you cut them out basically.
Yeah, but I don't know if I should take a little pressure off of them by pushing the roof up a little bit, then try to get the damn things out, or
I have no idea. I think if they're still solid and they're not broken, you might want to get them out the way they are because that means there's no. If there was pressure on them, they'd have broken.
Car company.
well, he was saying just a nice tap would probably just break the damn things right now.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so I'm waiting on him to tell me what to do.
Yeah, definitely wait on somebody who knows what they're talking about, not me.
Boost Addict, you going to FTO? Oh, and if you are,
He lives right there.
I don't know if you got anybody that wants me to bring down some toolbox for him. I can.
You come to Alabama?
No,
I don't know.
it sucks that you guys didn't come down this winter. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
I missed that with Mob not going down to Florida and stopping by, and you not stopping by. That was fun last year. Even though
Yeah, they didn't come by my house. Ford got destroyed. Nah, didn't bring the toolbox down here.
Well, he didn't go down that far,
They did.
did you?
The only way I would pass your place, Bam, if I was going from Boosted's to my godmother's in Florida.
Where's she live? Like Gainesville side?
She's like Delray Beach, like by pretty much by where Barrett Jackson is right now, Palm Beach.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember where that is exactly.
On the east side.
East side, right?
Yeah.
Nah, you're on the east side of Florida.
Yeah.
So
That,
you
that
wouldn't
ain't
pass
nowhere
by
near
there
me.
at all.
Way south. Like Miami is only 45 minutes south of where she's at.
Yeah.
What do you do? Take 65 down there, or
Oh, I don't even remember, man. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Or do you go all the
highway.
way over on 17 and go down there?
Well, like I said, it all. If I'm coming from my house, it's different than if I'm coming from Boosted's for sure.
Right.
If you was going from your house, you probably went landed and then went towards the east coast of Georgia and went down.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, that sucks. You ain't
Is
nowhere
that
near me.
17?
Which
I think
one?
17 that runs down that way, doesn't it?
You got 95 and you got
Oh, 90.
65 and you got damn, I can't think of the other one. 95,
17?
65 and something else.
I thought it was 17. I swear it was.
It might have been 17 on
I
the
know
I'm on the.
I know where
far
95
east coast.
is.
I know
65
I'm on.
down to where he needs to go.
I'm on that
What-
damn turnpike for 3 hours. I know that.
Where?
When I'm heading to where my mom used to live
No, I mean what state?
in Florida, the Florida
So
Turnpike.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. So did you go through? Do you remember Gainesville, Georgia?
Sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you was over on the other side of 65, which is the east side of 65.
Okay.
Dale, that's funny.
Okay, yeah. Where's Dell live?
Dale's in Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's kind of like I remember when it used to be what was Colorado used to get the 420 there when they went legal completely. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
followed them because those were the first two states
Yep.
that went full legal. And
Yep.
God, 20 was just where I lived in Tacoma, I could probably get 7 different pot shops, within a mile of my house, at least 7. If not
Yeah, they're popping up everywhere here.
huge. Some of them were massive, like parking lots that were huge, and like Walmart of pot.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, not in Alabama. Alabama, we can't
Oh,
even get
no.
the goddamn lottery. Come
No.
on.
Funky's
Yeah.
sending me texts at this time. Is Funky? Are you in the bushes?
Yeah, you in the bushes, Funky? Say
Is
hi.
Funky send you Texas?
She just sent me a text. Yeah, probably another freaking IG. The freaking with a fu emoji or a funky flipping you off style.
A funky flip off.
Yeah, funky flip off.
Well, he's happy because he got the blinkers working.
I would be too. That was that.
Well, no, that was sweet. I loved it.
Watching that video, I was like, "Oh my god, those are the gremlins I hate in old cars. They drive me nuts." Trying to find electrical issues like that.
I need Funky to come down here and do electrical on the car sitting in the backyard right now.
The problem is, the hard thing is with these old Fox bodies, especially, is finding a wiring diagram, a complete one that shows everything and has individual pages for individual circuits, and then looking at your wires and be able to actually tell what color they are because of the fade they've got on them.
Well, I'm going to pull a Funky right now. There's been 12 hillbillies in this damn Fox body.
Yeah. Oh,
I think the motor is very strong, but there ain't no damn telling what the hell they done to it.
What are you doing with that motor?
What am I doing with it?
Yeah.
We're gonna take the motor, transmission, drive shaft, rear end, because it was all built the race.
Right.
Take it out, put my stuff in this car, take that equipment out of this car, put it in the green one.
Okay. So you're putting it in one of your other ones. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I just hit my
Well, I wanted over here to give me something to do to kind of break the shit up over here.
Yeah.
Hopefully get it running decent before we start taking it apart, because I don't want to take it apart and still running like shit, if that makes any sense. So
It makes sense.
You never make sense.
you damn bully.
It's a damn bullet, I tell you what.
Yeah. And he won't even pass south.
I'm looking right now. You see this that fuel pump sitting right next to you there, Sublime?
Hold on. Look at the
Look at
chat.
the screen. Just look on the one side. There's a fuel pump right there on that engine.
Yeah, I see it.
That high pressure fuel pump. That thing was outrageously expensive. That is not stock, but that one's supposed to supply, I think, 2,000 psi at speed to my injectors that I have upgraded so I could run this thing fully 85. Literally with everything I've done and am doing to this car, it should be able to get to 500 without an issue. Am I going to push it that hard? No, I'm going to try and get it to like 450 at the most at the
How's
wheels.
Boost Addict's car doing? That's what I want to know.
What car?
His Mustang.
Which Mustang?
The one that he freaking built the motor and then blew it up and then built it and blew it up again. And
Oh yeah.
I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
You still in it? Boost Addict, you still in here? If so, jump up on this damn panel. Quit playing your video games.
Was he in here? I didn't see him.
He was in
yeah, he
here.
was in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, he said a couple. I think the last thing he said was didn't know you could get older.
Oh, there it is. No, it says wave.
He said that too.
Yeah, he's been talking a lot of gibberish tonight.
Yeah, I know. I haven't figured out what he's talking about. Maybe he was meant to type in his gaming chat. And I think he typed wave and expected it to the hand wave. But
Did he is he eating them hot ass chips and he passed out?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Like he did that one night? I thought he was dead. Remember that subline?
Yep.
What was
Yeah.
that one of
I
those
thought
chip
I thought he
challenge
was dead.
Is that what he eat? One of those chip challenge chips or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are dangerous.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. I won't touch them. And I used to love spicy stuff. I still love spice, but I like the lower temp spices now. You know, Tabasco is probably about as hot as I get, other than maybe my sriracha. And I used the sriracha last night on those egg rolls I had. They were
Sriracha.
I bought some egg rolls from Aldi, some pork egg rolls that were fucking phenomenal when I cooked them right. They got all nice and crispy, and I ate them with some sriracha dipping in. Oh, so good. Your store bought, I can't beat them. But I don't have anybody that makes them homemade around here.
Yeah, I had some of the homemade ones a couple days ago.
Yeah, I don't have any left of those. So, and if I did, they'd be way too old to eat now anyway.
Wait, the ones that Kim made?
Yeah, but it was almost 2 years ago now.
Are they still in the freezer?
No, I ate them all.
Oh, okay.
I said if I still had any, they'd be too old to eat now.
Not necessarily, dude.
He's gonna
They
keep
sit
them
for
in
a
the
while.
freezer for 2 years? Come on.
2 years, they get a little freezer burnt. That's the problem. Unless they're vacuum packed. Vacuum packed, they'd be fine. But I didn't vacuum pack.
But I was thinking, how in the hell could you not eat them way before 2 years?
Street Fox, welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen.
We got Street Fox in here tonight. That's
So,
crazy.
Street Fox?
Oli was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not.
He's here now. Street Fox, what's up? Dale,
Dale's Adventure been in here for a while.
Zach.
Yeah, that's right. He's right on the border of Ohio, so all the people from Ohio went to his town on 420 to celebrate.
Hello, Subline's better half.
Bama said hello.
Hi, Bama, Alabama.
Hey, Bama, Alabama.
Mhm.
Why does she always sound like she's in a good mood?
Huh?
She always sounds like she's in a good mood when I hear her behind you.
Always in a good mood.
She's a-
Always happy go lucky.
I wish I was.
Mm. Because she don't have any health problems like all of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to go
geez.
to the ER freaking yesterday.
What's that?
I went to the ER yesterday.
Why?
Because, dude, I was doing estimates. I'm standing there talking to a guy, and dude, out of nowhere, man, I had a 10 out of 10 freaking sharp ass pain in my stomach. And I literally, I mean, dude, it was a struggle for me to drive back to the office, pick up my other truck, go home, and then go to the ER. And dude, I went there. They freaking drew blood. They did a CT scan and they did a urine sample. The first they think was maybe a kidney stone or something. They couldn't find anything, man. So who knows?
You're just old and everything hurts.
It's
Yeah.
getting there, man.
So where was the pain? Exactly. Where was the pain?
On the right side, just below the rib cage.
Oh, geez, that could be so many goddamn things. That could be
Exactly. I thought maybe I freaking burst an appendix or something.
Yeah, I don't have one, so I don't
No,
know.
it's, your appendix is not there.
No,
They
your
said,
appendix.
well, they said it's on the right
Lower.
side.
And
All right.
literally, when my appendix went bad, the pain I felt originally felt like it was in my stomach, so up near the sternum.
Yeah.
That's where I felt the pain originally for the first like couple of hours. And then I got woken up by another pain that was much lower, and I ended up crawling up the steps to wake up my parents to tell them I needed to go to the hospital. And I had to have that. I had that appendix removed. Like they delayed me because a guy in the ER was having a heart attack. He ended up dying, and I felt bad. I didn't know him. They delayed my surgery for a couple hours because of that. And when they went to take it out, it was about to burst, and but they would have cleaned it up. So I got it out in time, and it was pretty big, and I've got a nasty scar from that. But that pain is a definite 10 out of 10. It is. I will say, even after having back surgery, the appendix pain before surgery was probably worse.
Yeah, I would think so.
I could actually at a point I couldn't walk. I actually doubled over in pain, about threw up, fell down on the ground, and I couldn't get up without help. Yeah. And at that time I was 19. So I was in good, much better shape and young. I think over my life, I've learned to deal with pain in a way that is unhealthy for a human. You know what I mean? Because you'll just do things and ignore them until it's too late.
I agree with you. You got
I think
hell,
it's a man thing. I really do. I think it's just a man thing.
well, I had like 8 surgeries before I was 12 years old.
Did they finally get the brain in?
They got half of it in.
Okay. That's all you need.
Yeah.
As long as
And
it's
half of the half turns out it was dysfunctional.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So you're operating on a
should've
quarter
put
brain.
the other half in.
Is that why we always call you half-wit?
Yes. Oh yeah. So as long as I can remember, I did
What
them
kind
with
of
things.
surgeries
So,
did you have?
huh?
So what kind of surgeries?
Well, I had when my mom was pregnant with me, they gave her sleeping medicine to help her sleep, and which they find out years later
You shouldn't do that.
shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't do
So they had to do surgery on my ears several times, and then they found out that the same medicine she was taking, I was born with only one kidney.
Really?
Yeah. So then they found out that it messed up the tubes going to the kidney to the bladder. So we had to do all that shit again.
Holy
So by the time I was somewhere around 17 or 18, I said, y'all done.
crap. They need to be, but
Yeah. I said, y'all done. Y'all ain't doing
you
shit
only
to
have
me no
one
more.
kidney.
Yeah. I was
Well,
born with one kidney.
So yeah, that would suck if your one kidney went bad because you don't have the backup.
Yeah, but I mean, hell, I'm 60. I mean, I think I'm doing good.
Yeah, well, that's
But
the
they kept wanting to do this and do that.
He's
And I
more
was
than
like,
60.
you know what? Huh?
I said 60. You're more than 60.
No, in May I'll be 60.
I thought you were 68.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you? I thought you told us you were
No, I
68
said,
all
what
these
the fuck
times.
is wrong with you?
He's 59.
Oh, so
So
you're almost the same age as Kim.
What day in May?
1 year
Uh,
younger. Close.
May 16th.
Day after my wife, 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Okay.
Many years before her.
So you're not as old as I thought.
He's not
I tell you what, Bully. If I get you in person, me and you's gonna have a fight.
Shit. As soon as I
You gonna
hold up
call
a free
me?
quarterback in your
call me
face, you'll be like,
70
all right.
what? What'd you say?
Yeah.
I said, as soon as I hold up a free quarterback in your face, you'll be like, all right, never mind.
All right,
Never
let's go. Let's go behind the hotel. We fine.
Never mind. You
Uh,
Make sure you have an iron pot ready.
yeah, iron skillet.
I couldn't believe Kim's her age, so
Bama wants to make me a pan face.
No, but it's crazy.
I don't
They,
think I've
they,
never
they
been-
just want they just want to cut on you, dude. That's what it comes down to. I don't care what you say.
I could have swore you were 68 all this time.
Ah,
Keep digging. You're getting deeper and deeper.
I tell you what, dude. 68. Come on. We talked
You
about
look
this
like
how
you're
many
68.
times?
it's the
I'm
hair.
only what, a half year older than Gary? Come on.
That's what I mean, though. You look older than Gary.
What? Do what now?
Well, Gary's still got hair color, which isn't fair.
Oh, shit.
My hair turned. I was born. My hair was white. When I got older, it turned blonde, and at 32, it turned back to white. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I think I was in my 30s when mine started going gray, so I'm all gray now. I've got dark gray and light gray. I don't really have any white, so
I've just got a little bit of gray here, and then the most gray I have is on my face if I grow a beard.
Yeah, and how much you color?
Dude, I have
Don't
never,
lie.
not once. My wife can attest to this. I have never. The only chemicals that have ever gone in my hair are hairspray. That's it.
Hairspray.
I've never done any dye, nothing.
2 years.
Hairspray.
Bama, he does have a little bit gray on his head.
But have I ever dyed my hair? No, never,
No,
never.
I dyed mine
His beard is white
because
a little bit.
I was asked to dye my hair by someone many years ago when I was dating them, and I did. And they were much younger than me, so I was fine with it. But I didn't like the color it came out because it didn't come out my natural color. If it had
Well,
been
no,
if
it's never going to.
the color, I'd have been fine.
Yeah. But hairspray? What the hell's up with hairspray?
Dude, we're talking the 80s and the 90s and early 2000s.
No, she
Okay,
just said
never
you
mind.
use hairspray. So
Yeah,
you
I don't
said
use it now unless I'm going to
Yeah.
a wedding or something.
I know the 80s and the 90s maybe, but now no. I'd never use it even for a wedding.
99% of the time, I'm in a hat.
hairspray. Oh my God.
And that's when I was wearing the Z Cavariccis, buddy.
I just get so hot now wearing a hat.
Hairspray.
Well,
I
most
wear hats when it's raining out. Keep your glasses clean.
Well, I know how to straighten your ass out. Just line
my
up a line
fan.
next to your hair, and you be scared.
That actually wasn't my fan. It was borrowed, but the mister at the fan was that I used in the trailer was awesome. But that was battery powered. But
Boost Addict, did you not hear any of the questions we asked you earlier?
he may
Probably
not. I
not.
told him to come up on the damn panel.
I think he's high on chips.
Speaking of that, Funky sent me a freaking picture of Reese's popcorn today, dude. Said it's phenomenal.
I've seen that.
Reese's
I've never seen
popcorn.
my
Yeah,
store.
he said they sell it at Meyer.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
I like
There ain't no way.
Come
Come on.
Meyer.
I gotta try that.
I'm going to Aldi again tomorrow because I need to get some more cheese. And cheese, they have the best prices on cheese. And I need to go get
Reese's
ham from
popcorn.
the other
Holy
place.
shit. Who the hell even thinks about that to make it up?
Dude, give me the good old days when it was 15 years ago and you had maybe two different kinds of Doritos, only one kind of Fritos, only
Yeah.
one kind of freaking Lay's potato chips. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Now
had
you
Fritos,
goddamn Ramalama Ding Dong, every
Yeah.
freaking flavor you could think of, they're gonna throw on that
you
shit.
had Fritos and chili cheese Fritos. That was it.
Watermelon chips, Christ's sake, they'll come up with anything.
No, you remember when the Doritos come out, the nachos?
Oh
Remember that?
Yep.
That was the best ones, and you can never match that again.
And they don't make them that well anymore.
And they don't make them that way no more. That's right.
Wait, the nacho cheese?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't taste the same as they used to.
No, they
Tastes the exact same.
it don't even compare, dude. Sorry.
What you
The
talking about,
original
Willis?
Doritos nacho cheese was really good.
Yes.
But when they started doing all this other crazy stuff, their nacho cheese, they changed the formula of it, and it tastes more
Yep.
processed. It leaves a
Yep.
like sticky film on my mouth that I can't stand. That's why I don't eat them. They turn my stomach up too.
If you could ever get the original first couple of years, oh my God.
Well, the first couple of years started in like what 68.
No. Well,
Yeah, like it's in the 60s when they
was
came
it
out.
68?
I think it's 60 something. I don't remember. It's like mid to late 60s.
Look it up. I thought it was like 80, 81.
Hold on. No. 80s. In 80s they changed the bag. That's all they did. They changed the bag. Doritos.
I promise you, they cannot even go back and duplicate that no more.
Oh, stop it, Funky, boycotting your lives, my ass. I had shit going on last night. Just chill.
What do you say? You boycotted him?
He said I'm must be boycotting his lives. The hell
The
out of here. I
original
was just in
Doritos
there,
were
not yet last night, but the one before.
Salted, buttery taste and toasted corn flavor. They
Well,
weren't nachos. That's right. The originals weren't nacho. That's correct.
yeah. Funky.
Bully. You're a bully.
And 1966 is when Doritos came out.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the
The nacho
flavor,
cheese
right?
was in 1972.
Okay.
Yeah, so the tacos were in 1967. The taco flavor, they were supposedly really good, but I've never tried them because they were before my time.
Well, they wasn't before mine, so sorry.
But yeah, so they changed their bags a bunch, and I remember seeing that. I mean, I've seen that they still make the taco flavor, but none of their flavors are as good as they used to be because they have that processed flavor to them now.
Yeah.
And they leave a film on my mouth that I don't like.
You know what they came out with for a short time that I wish they bring back was the Doritos Puffs.
I didn't like those, but that's
Oh, I love
a
those.
personal thing. I liked when they first came out with the Cool Ranch. I liked them. I cannot stand them now, and I don't know if it's me or them that's changed.
It's you.
It's probably your taste buds.
But
Yeah.
it was like back in the day when they first came out with that, we would take a bag of each, the nacho cheese and the Cool Ranch, and we'd mix them together. And just, as you eat, you're eating one or the other, and it just was really good. And I used to always put the nacho cheese ones on ham sandwiches.
Oh, so remember RPG that usually comes in my streams?
Yeah.
Yeah, so his car is pretty much done. He's going to pick it up on either Tuesday or Wednesday. He's going to be running E85 and have an E85 tune and a 93 tune. He should be pushing some nice power. He's got Illuminator engine, a GT 350 intake with a Gen 3R supercharger, and a
The ESS.
Gen 3R BMP.
Oh, VMP. Okay.
Yeah, and then he's got the same transmission as you, the Ben Callender Stage 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully he has better luck with his.
Yeah.
Oh, the Salsa Rio Doritos. Those are the best. But
Which
they haven't
one?
had those in how long now?
Which ones?
Salsa Rio.
Oh yeah.
Salsa Rio Doritos were one of the best flavors they ever had.
I got some butter pretzels. I'm thinking about making a bologna sandwich and having some of those with it.
So Funky,
I got
what's your
bologna
rating?
cheese.
5, 6, 7, 8, 2.
On what, the salsa Rio?
Well, he commented on it. So what's your rating?
I'm guessing he's giving it at least an 8 if he's saying, "Where's my salsa and Doritos?"
Yeah,
Nah, I'd
Salsa
say
Doritos
probably
is
a
really
6.5.
Funky,
I haven't
what,
had
what
them
numbers it getting? I'm
He
guessing 8.
gets all his chips low number. I'd say 6.5.
No, if he's saying, "Where's my salsa Doritos?" exclamation point, that's at least an 8.
All right,
I agree.
Pinks, what do you think?
I'm going with Sublime here. Salsaritas were damn good.
No, I'm talking about Funky. I'm talking about Funky.
What do you think Funky's going to rate it at?
Not
That's what I
yours.
think. I agree with Sublime. About an 8.
All right, let's see. Come on, Funky.
And
Don't
the
hold
winner is he's going to say a different number just to make me wrong. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to say, "Sorry, Sublime, it's a 6."
Can't
So
tell you
what?
until I taste them again.
Oh,
get
my
the-
God.
Taste them again, Funky.
Christ almighty.
Some from way back in the way back.
This isn't a freaking car video. Just give us the damn number.
Yeah. Just give us a number. Come on now, Funky.
Go off of what you remember.
Those were actually one of my favorite Doritos ever made.
Yeah. Don't throw a damn thumbnail at us there, Funky. Just tell us.
Yeah.
Don't throw it. Though.
Get down to the brass tacks here.
You damn.
Bully.
Fuck,
Oh,
buddy.
go ahead. Call him. He's a bully.
No, I was going to, but I changed mine.
Changed my mind. I set it against it.
He's the OG bully.
Dell says 7.
Dale says 7.
7. Come
Has
on,
he
Funky.
ever given it? It's between. Oh my God.
Yeah, you suck, Funky.
Smart
Oh, my-
ass.
I tell you,
See?
what,
That's
Remember
called
Salsa-
bullying without bullying.
I
Salsa
have to
Doritos
call you a
Doritos
bully now, Funky.
really
Sorry.
good.
Yep.
Yep, you bully.
I bought, I swore I went to the store the other day and I bought a bunch of snack stuff and I got some tortillas for my cheese dip and my salsa that I have. But I swore to that I bought some barbecue chips, just plain old barbecue chips. I did not.
Ooh, I've got some barbecue chips in the pantry too.
I do
Barbecue
have
Lay's.
Cheetos, some crunchy Cheetos, but they're not name
No,
brand.
them,
It's Aldi stuff, which I find to be just as good or better than the originals. I think they're Carlton or Carson brand or whatever they have. Their chips are really good.
Which ones?
They're like the crunchy Cheetos.
I'm a bully. Good night.
I tell you, one of the best barbecue chips is actually the Dollar Store
Don't leave,
brand.
Funky. Don't leave.
Dollar store? I
Yeah.
don't know what brand.
I promise you, go up
All
there.
I know is the ones there, you get the full big size bag for like $1.29.
Yeah, it's a black bag.
I've never had them.
I'm telling you, they're like going they're like going back in the day.
Dollar General, Dollar Tree,
Dollar General,
Dollar General. Okay,
and they're like getting your regular just barbecue chips back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the old Lay's back in the day.
Yeah,
Barbecue
and
chips.
they're damn good.
Yeah.
What brand are they?
He said Dollar General.
Wait, does Dollar General have their own brand of chips?
They have it's I can't think of the name of the damn brand. It's not a Lay's or anything like that. It's just a plain bag of
Zappy?
Barbecue
Was it Zappy chips?
Zappos?
No.
They're not Zappos.
no.
Zappos, yeah, that's it.
I like Zappos though. Zappo makes some good stuff. Oh, now I want chips. I shouldn't have brought that up. And I don't have any because I didn't buy them. Because
Son of a bitch. Call Uber.
I've got 3 different kinds. I got Cheetos Puffs, I got Snyder's butter pretzels, and I got
Okay.
Lay's
I
barbecue.
have stuff like that. I have Cheetos. I have pork rinds. I have tortilla chips. I don't have chips. Regular chips. I meant to buy.
What do you got? You got tortillas. You got some cheese.
Oh, I got cheese dip. I got salsa. I got everything.
Well, there you go.
That's why I bought them because I have salsa I need to use.
Yeah. Well, you're fat then.
Yeah, but I don't want it right now. That's not what I want. I want chips, like either plain Lay's or barbecue.
I want a hamburger. No, I want a hot dog. You'll have nothing like it.
Mike Sell chips make the best.
What movie is that from?
I don't
Say it
know what
again.
that is, Mike or Dell.
I want a hamburger. No, I want a hot dog. You'll have nothing like it.
You'll have nothing like.
Oh shit!
Sounds good too. See, a hot dog with chili sounds really good, and I got chili. I just don't.
Well,
Here's another line from that movie. $50 says the kid picks his nose.
Oh yeah. Oh shit!
Another 50 says
Caddyshack.
he eats it.
Caddyshack.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah,
All right. Give me a minute.
he ate it too.
He did.
He did. Mike, I don't know Mike Sell chips.
But the best is when he freaking drinks that freaking drink that's got the cigarette butts in it. He doesn't know until it's too late, and then he barfs in that Porsche.
Yeah.
And then the owner comes out and jumps in the Porsche. Oh, that's funny.
I have not seen that movie in so long.
Dude, I know. Hey, Wayne, it's a parking lot.
I think the last time I watched Caddyshack was in the 90s.
Give me a dozen of them naked ladies. He's, oh, this hat. Bitch, buy this hat, you get a free bowl of soup.
Free bowl of soup.
But it looks good on you, though.
Looks good. Sheesh, no respect. I loved him. He was funny as hell. I liked him in his own movies. Caddyshack he was good in, but he did better in like Back to School. I love that movie. That was one of my favorites back then.
Tell the chef this is low-grade dog food.
I'll tell you something. To me, some of the best laughs with not even one dirty word is the Dean Martin roast.
Oh, dude, those were the best.
Okay,
Yes.
if you said without dirty words,
I
you
had
didn't
the
see
whole
the unedited.
collection before the storm. I love
You know-
them damn things.
You realize the Dean Martin roast, they had unedited versions of that.
Sure.
Not
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
And those
I
were
had 'em.
awesome. Those are the
But-
good ones.
Yeah, but you could laugh your ass off, and not one cuss word.
Yeah, you could to the edited versions of them. Yeah, they were funny as hell. But they have the other versions you can find that are the behind the scenes, the old Fryer roasts.
Yeah.
Where Dean Martin and them were there, but they weren't the Dean Martin roast. They were the Fryer roast. Those are even better. But yeah, there's cuss words.
Yeah, I had all the damn DVDs.
I think I had some of those on VCRs tapes.
Yeah, I did too. I don't.
I
have
might
many
still have them.
of those.
Yeah,
Buried
They're funny as
somewhere.
hell.
Dell said Dollar General sells Clover Valley chips.
Clover Valley.
Yeah, that's it.
Clover
That's it.
Valley.
Yep.
Well, that's right. I mean, we got Dollar Generals everywhere. What is it? Every
Dale scores the bonus points.
Yes. Cha-ching.
Winter, no chicken dinner though. We're having.
Yeah, I've been saying winter, but I don't know where the chicken dinner's at.
I actually made a corned beef tonight with potatoes and no cabbage, and it was perfect without the cabbage. I love cabbage. Don't get me wrong, love it. I use it in my stir fry. I use it in all kinds of stuff. But it's a personal thing. I like it. But I made corned beef tonight with just new potatoes, little red potatoes. Oh, it was perfect. Oh, it was so good.
So somebody on here don't eat cabbage?
I eat cabbage, but I didn't eat it tonight because
No, I was talking about
corned beef because I didn't want it. I
Subline.
wanted potatoes. I wanted
What?
lots of potatoes.
Cabbage. You don't eat cabbage?
Fuck no.
Hey,
Hell no.
my
Well, I
Just the
stir-fry
smell of
cabbage.
it will make me barf.
I get it nice and a little bit crispy, but it's still crunchy. I don't really cook it too much.
Oh.
Feel good with a little bit
Oh
of
my
little bit
God.
of sunflower.
That's why you had to go to. That's why you had to go to the emergency room.
Cabbage and sauerkraut.
You
Oh
look
God,
rough.
don't put me near either one of those. Hell no.
Roughage to get that stuff out of his gut.
Yeah.
I think a good bologna sandwich will fix that right now.
No, bologna sandwich will not. That's actually the stuff that sticks.
Yeah. Yeah. It sticks to everything and never leaves.
You need some like cabbage, some kale, maybe some fiber of any type. But your cereal, I know the cereals you eat, they don't have fiber in them.
I haven't had cereal. I've been a little while. since I've had some
Lima
cereal.
beans and sausage and cornbread.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh yeah, I had that 2 nights in a row. That
kind
shit
of
was
sausage?
good.
What kind of sausage you have?
I forgot what sauce you put in it, but it cooked like 16 hours.
What was it? Oh yeah, I get every now and then I get that Alabama sausage. Starts with a C. That stuff.
To me, in this area, Kelly's is the best.
Kelly's. With this
Yeah.
up here, do we get what is it, kokanee or something like that? I don't remember. It's something local. It's local around here within the upper northern part of Alabama. And it's really good sausage.
Yeah.
Kings,
sell it
yeah, so.
Most of the stores have it in the local area, but not all of them.
Have you seen Kelly's in your area?
No, I haven't. If I did,
Okay.
I'd probably try it.
Well, if you see it, you better get it.
What kind of sausage is it though?
Well, you got the well, basically any sausage you can think of.
Like a smoked sausage, kind of like
You
in
get
the long
smoked.
piece?
You can get the large, small.
Yeah,
You can get
yeah. See up here, it's going to be the local brand, which is the northern brand, not Kelly's. Kelly's is Southern Alabama.
okay.
Kelly's is like Birmingham and South.
I can get it right.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Is it available in Birmingham?
Yeah, I don't know if it's available there. I'm just saying it's like a Southern brand, whereas
Yeah, I
we
mean,
get
I
that
could buy it.
that
for
sausage we get up here that I buy that I can't think of the name of it right now. It starts with a C. It's hard to pronounce from the way it's
you.
spelled because it's a town's name.
Yeah, but I go to Birmingham once a month. I
Yeah,
can
she's in
get it.
Birmingham, so if they've got it down there, I might be able to find it.
Yeah,
It's just
It's called
if you could figure the name of the one you talk about, I could probably tell you what it is
My God,
or where it's from.
it's from the town that it's named after.
Calcy.
Hold on, I can spell.
I can't.
It's Konica.
Oh, no, I ain't heard of that.
Yeah, it's Conecuh. Konica sausage. This stuff is fucking good too.
Huh.
Yeah,
No, we don't get it down here.
yeah. It's a northern Alabama thing, I guess, because I've never had it before we moved here, and that's it right there. That's one of them. That's just one of the types you can buy. They have a large one, a small one. They
Yeah.
got smoked stuff. This I can't beat that.
Well, if you don't buy Kelly down here, you don't like sausage. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad.
No, I'm just saying in this
Man, I haven't
area.
eaten it. But this stuff here is fucking phenomenal. They've got like a bunch of different types.
Oh yeah, you can get stuff
Really
with cheese. You can get whatever you want.
Had chips, dip, and bologna sandwich. Wife told me she wasn't cooking. Hey, it sounds about right. My wife helped me cook tonight. She cut the onions up and got them cubed up, and told me how to set up the Instapot to do the corned beef. So she did half the cooking. Oh,
And
I
like
had
dinner.
beef and the potatoes, and it turned out really good.
Hey, corned beef. Subline, you ever corned beef?
I've had it, but I mean, if I had to eat it, I can, but I'm not going to choose it. Let's put it that way.
It's according to how you fix it.
I've had it prepared very well, and it still tastes
By who?
mediocre at best.
So
By
some
who?
people don't like it. Some people do. I've loved corned beef
Yeah.
since I was a kid. It's one of my favorite
You
little
can
things.
you take corned beef, put a little bit of peanut oil, get a little bit crispy,
Oh,
and mix it with your eggs. Oh my God!
oh, you're talking after it's cooked. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, you gotta. I ain't eating it unless it's cooked.
No. You're saying crisping it up after it's been like I've got it cooked now. Now I'll either the rest of it I'll either eat plain or I'll turn it into a hash or I'll do it fried. Yeah, it's actually really good on the sandwich too. Over easy eggs with it. Oh, so good.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
I would. No, I ain't gonna do that. Never mind.
You got over there.
potatoes.
I was gonna say something. I ain't gonna say it.
You take the potatoes I have. You take some of the corned beef.
Oh, I forgot we bought those.
And with some oil, I tend to use like I don't have any peanut oil, so I'll use either a vegetable or a sunflower or a sesame
They like pot rolls. You don't.
or a olive oil. I'll use an olive oil and press it up a little bit.
You
with
guys
that.
like pot roast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love pot roast.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it.
Pot roast is the one above corned beef for me, just because of all the carrots and the potatoes, and I like
Are you
making
going out there?
stew.
Why?
Making a stew
What do you
out of
know
it.
a loaf of bread?
There better be cornbread with it. I can tell
Oh
you.
yeah, I have cornbread.
Your fucker's fault I'm so fat with all these goddamn talking about food.
That was all them 25 years of Reese cup.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Hold on. What? Hey, Oli, what years were you in the military? And what branch were you in? Because I never saw a corned beef MRE that I can remember. I could be wrong, but I don't remember a corned beef MRE. All I remember ever getting was a chicken a la Kings, which were nasty. It made me hate chicken a la King for years. Now I can eat it again. But
So I bet your better half could cook
oh,
some
you were
really
in the
good
Air Force.
corned
That's
beef
why you like
hash.
corned beef.
Yeah, she likes corned beef. You like corned beef, right?
You were
Yeah,
in year
I like-
Corned beef
I
hash.
like corned beef. I like pot roast. Sublime don't like anything unless it's in the can.
Oh, okay. So he likes chicken in a can, right? Whole chicken in a can.
I had Wingstop for dinner.
Ooh, I do like some Wingstop. So Oli,
Yeah, Bama.
you joined the Air Force the year after I got out of the Army, and we did not have corned beef hash MREs. And
So,
I can almost bet I'd have loved them too.
so,
Grandma.
so Miss Kim. So
Yes.
he found you in a can somewhere.
No, I said anything that in the can, he'll eat it. But anything is good, he don't like it.
Yeah, it was in the canned
Well, I
Asian
agree with
aisle.
that.
Fresh.
It was in the canned Asian aisle.
Yeah.
You know anything you don't like, Sublime like. Anything you like, he don't like. Just put it that way.
He likes some stuff I do like. So
Corned
I
beef,
know
boy.
that for a fact. I've seen what he eats.
So Sublime was walking down the can aisle at the grocery store and he met you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
Corned beef bully. That's what Funky said. You're just
Yeah.
Oh, he
I thought
done come back out.
I thought he was out of here.
Yeah,
He was.
that's what he said. He said he was gone, and he's back.
He never left. Who are you kidding?
I'm hungry now. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Dude, I'm making a bologna sandwich as we speak.
Making the bologna sandwich. I don't
My
have
last two pieces of bologna.
bologna sandwich. without
Fried.
cheese.
Fried.
No. Normally I
still
put it on toast, but not tonight.
No, fried the bologna.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for your service, Oli.
Yeah, I'd fry the bologna too if I were.
Oh,
you.
yeah. Thank you.
No, I guess I could do without cheese if I maybe did a fried egg on top of the bologna, but that's a little too much work for me right now.
You know what? I just thought about it. Sublime, you know, I believe you would like get your spam, slice it up,
No.
dip in egg, dip in flour, and fry
No.
it up. Yes.
That's
No.
good. That's
You eat
good.
bologna. You're eating bologna. It's the same damn thing.
It ain't the same damn thing.
Yes,
Probably
it
eat
is.
that all beef bologna crap.
It's the same thing.
Very close.
My
to it, yeah.
bologna has a first name. It's OSCAR.
And just
Well, they
get
have a
my
second name.
toolbox.
It's MEYER.
It's the same thing.
It ain't the same thing. It's in a different can, different juices, different flavor.
Jesus.
I will say
Christ.
he is. I will give him that. The
He said
flavor
spam is
of
the same as his bologna.
completely different. And
Yeah,
I
spam's
love
saltier.
Spam, but spam has too much salt in it for me. I can't eat
No,
it.
you can get the
Low
what is
sodium still has
oh,
too
yes.
much salt for me.
yes.
Here you go, right here. Here's where it's at. Ready?
It has
Oh
to have
my
it.
God.
Oh,
There you
the
go.
Snyder butter snaps.
You know
I
you
can't
know
get
the
those
bologna
here.
is made out of pig ass.
I don't care. I love
Yeah.
bologna.
It can be
Okay.
made out of bull balls. As long as it tastes good, I'll eat it.
Well,
I will say-
Spam's made out of the same thing.
What we ate today. Yeah.
Here's what we ate today.
So the Snyder's makes their original, the Snyder's of Hanover original potato chips are some of my all-time favorites.
See that, Mama? That's Wingstop.
And that's probably what's that ranch dressing I see?
Yeah.
Oh my
Where?
god. It's the blue cheese. Have some flavor.
Ranch
No,
dressing
I'm
on the
not
bologna
bully.
sandwich?
No, it's for the wings.
Uh,
People always get ranch with their wings. I always order blue cheese, and half the time that when I do it, they give me the ranch, and it pisses me off because I love blue
Well.
cheese.
ranch sucks. I ain't gonna touch it.
I don't do ranch unless it's good homemade ranch. It's got to be good homemade buttermilk ranch. And I will eat that.
Barbecue chicken wing
Oh, I'm sure they do.
or no, barbecue chicken wing or rib. Which one do they rather have?
Ribs.
Oh, rib.
They're going with the ribs every time.
Oh, yeah, ribs every time. I don't care what kind. Spare ribs, short ribs, doesn't matter.
Baby back, St. Louis.
Backs, it's ribs always over wings.
Country style.
Now I can't say always because sometimes wings just hit the spot, especially if they got the right spice on them.
So lowbrow. See,
Yes.
now he's getting into phrases that we don't even know what the hell they mean. He's trying to show how educated he is.
Who? Monkey?
How
Oh, I
smarter
see
than
it.
us he is.
Yeah, I see
You know
it.
what my favorite breakfast biscuit is a bologna, egg, and cheese biscuit. That's my favorite one.
I didn't know Funky was educated.
He is educated.
You know bologna?
I didn't know that.
Like
Yeah, well, one thing he doesn't have is hash brown patties from Aldi. Ha!
I do. I got some in the freezer right now.
what bologna tastes
I
like?
love those things.
Regular hot dog.
Regular hot dog and bologna she's comparing.
Yeah.
They're
Funky,
very similar, yes. Flavor
Funky,
wise,
go check your blinker and see if it's still working.
Yeah, you blinker bully.
Hey, did you get a high beam light put in yet? I actually really like that dash you got. That looks pretty sweet.
And you know what? I have to admit, I was talking to my son today when he's here helping me, and I told him, I said, I didn't think much of what Funky was doing, but once he got done, guess what? I was wrong.
Yeah, I like it. I think it
I
looks really
like
good.
it.
The
I
four
was-
gauges around it.
Yeah, it looked good.
See, look at Funky. He said bologna and hot dog are the same. Spam is a bit
Spam is
different.
a bit different. He's right. Spam is
Well,
a bit
Funky
different.
don't know what he's talking about.
No, spam. I agree with him. Spam is a bit different. I don't know where spam came from. And spam came from World War One or World War II. It was one of the.
I think it was one.
Was it one?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it's when
But
we had the shortage.
if you take and slice them up, and you dip them in egg and flour,
Oh, I
and
don't
make
have to
it
dip 'em. I'll
just
fry
like a
'em.
hamburger with lettuce, tomatoes, and all.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
some bitches are
Lettuce,
good.
tomato? Oh,
Oh,
no,
it's
I
good.
like to do it. I don't usually do I don't usually dredge it with the flour and stuff, but just
Yeah.
fry it. I just fry it and eat it the same way with lettuce, tomato, sometimes some onion.
Oh, well, gotta have onion.
Yeah, put some, just make it like a burger, and it's really good. I
Yeah.
love fried spam. I love spam, but
Yeah.
I can't eat it. Even the low sodium has so much goddamn sodium in a slice that it makes
Yeah,
me swell up like a balloon.
Well, you just take them and dip them in egg and
Yeah.
flour. Oh my God, dude! I'm telling you what.
I've
it's
had
good.
it like that before, but I'm lazy, so I usually just do it the regular and just fry it by itself. Maybe throw some cheese on it, melt some cheese on it while it's frying. Oh, so. But even my wife loves spam. She loves crispy spam too, but she can't eat it either. So we both don't
Yeah.
eat it for her.
Yeah, but it's got to be in peanut oil.
I just use the grease that's on it to cook it in personally because I'm just usually cooking it in a pan.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're gonna flour it,
If
no.
you're gonna flour it, yeah, peanut oil would work, but I don't usually keep peanut oil because I don't have a thing. I don't think they sell that in small things, do they?
But they,
Oh, look, I've never looked because I do like peanut oil.
yeah, they said in small. Yeah. It's
Is
the
like
smallest
the
is a pint, I think, a little over a pint.
Yeah, because I know olive oil is one of my favorites. I like the flavor, but the problem is it's got a low smoke, so it'll burn quicker than peanut oil does.
Hash brown bullying me.
Oh my God,
Yep.
Funky! I thought you was going to bed.
You know what else? Aldi sells some O'Brien potato, no name brand, that are really good. Yeah.
Like what kind of potato? You talking about like frozen potatoes?
I throw the hash brown patties that they make in the air fryer. Oh, so good.
I cook them in
Hey,
the oven.
Funky, I need you to come down to Alabama. I got a wiring issue for your ass.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your cousin, no, your car's owner, his cousin wired this shit.
Huh?
No shit.
Yeah. Or uncle, whoever it was. So that comes down to I need help. What do you say?
You tore the spam plant in Minnesota. Leave it to Funky to know where that is.
He probably Googled it.
Oh, I actually get to sleep in tomorrow. Thank God.
I don't. And it's day off.
Why? What you gotta do? Work at the house?
More rebar.
Oh, damn.
We got most of it done. We got to finish it tomorrow.
So you could probably get a late start then.
No, probably about 8 o'clock in the morning.
You can. I saw it on a truck camping video. Oh my God. Why am I not surprised?
Spam factory.
You sound different when you're chewing on bologna.
Sorry, I'm lip smacking bologna here.
I've seen
Nah,
some
you
cartoons where they
sound.
show the spam, the animal, the spam, and it looks just like the thing without the can around it.
No, you just sound different with meat in your mouth.
Green eggs and spam. Spam I am.
Yeah.
Be used to hearing him with meat in his mouth.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
You're making me I'm gonna have to get off this line, damn it. You're making me hungry.
Don't chew and go to the toolbox at the same time.
No, it's never a good idea.
Oh, no.
All right, gentlemen, I got to go.
All right, Bella.
Later, brother. I'm about to shut this down anyway. It's been 3 hours.
All right, later, guys.
Later, Bama. Take care, bud.
All right,
Yeah.
bye.
You gonna kill it?
GTA 5 on your PS5 is GTA 5 ain't out yet, is it?
Zach would probably know more than all of us.
He says he's playing it, so I guess. Or maybe it's 6 isn't out yet. Whatever the new one's gonna be out soon. Anyway, yeah. Hey, you enjoy that bologna sandwich. I'm about to jump off of here anyway.
It's almost gone, but yeah, I will. All right, I'll let you go.
Hey guys,
Later, bully. Bully, bully.
bully.
Bully, bully.
Hey.
All right, we'll holler at you later.
Talk to y'all later.
All right, later.
Y'all in the chat, thanks for coming in. I will talk with y'all the next time. I'm gonna call it a night. Later. Oh, there I am. Later.